it back down again. That's crazy. No, it's not. It ain't your fault, bro.
Well, I think it's just because I've got so much like
Wait a second.
residual light pouring in over there. I'm gonna go cover that, see if maybe that's messing with the camera.
Well, no, wait a second.
Yeah.
It might continuously
Oh.
upload your high quality.
Man, good fucking week of TV though. I will say that.
You ain't kidding.
Man,
All right.
I ain't been this pleased in a long time. I gotta save this. What did I get? There we go.
You need to know who's pulling up in you before. I'd be genuinely.
Yeah, fuck with this.
All right.
Wow.
Yo,
All right.
Good
So
man. My tough brother. What's going on?
let's see.
Not you,
oh,
shit.
Okay.
that I'm always going like I
Hey,
love
Tanner.
Anthony Hamilton
Ooh,
too, girl.
whoa. Somebody volume was crazy.
Oh, that's probably mine. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What the hell? What are you doing?
Listen, man, I literally just
I ain't
got
gonna lie,
back.
man. This thing got my camera looking all right.
Hey,
Like,
man,
bro.
Chris.
And then this is an old camera too. It came with the laptop. I ain't even got a new one. What's going on, broad man? My tough brother.
Bro, hey, you saw, hey.
Dog.
I just want you to know, just because of my, like I said, no offense to FM, not trying to make him feel bad. It took everything in me not to watch it, dog. I want you to know, just because of my morals.
It ain't like I ain't judging nobody for watching the leak, man. I mean, at this point, it's been shared tens of millions of times, bro. Like I ain't judging nobody for looking at it. I'm just saying I'm not gonna look at it personally because of the fact that I wasn't looking for it.
I gotta give the creators my money because I mean they've been working for years, man.
Absolutely.
And Bo, people can still do that too. I mean, it ain't like off the table for people to go and like give the creators their money. So it's like I think that, but I just think that for me, I wasn't looking for it, bro. Like, wait a second. We live already, by the way. We live already, by the way.
We didn't get that like pre-release hype that like, hey, we're coming out with a movie, it'll be in theaters. Like we didn't get that hype, and then it just got released.
I'm gonna say because I do have my opinion about that as well too. And like I said, I can go back and forth with it. I'm gonna wait until we get all the way in it. I'm gonna call D real quick and see what he had.
What the hell, that man?
Because he just said he was it.
He, bro. He get he gonna be on the naughty list because he out here, bro. He missed last week late. Like, what's up? What's up, bro?
Nah,
I had to naughty list. I'm gonna have to, but both.
I ain't trying to validate for him, but me and him I ain't gonna put his business on. Me and him had a therapy session on Friday, Friday. He was going through it, man. I ain't going to stuff. He was really going through it.
Nah,
so, but I'm trying to call him
the Avatar movie though. The VA for Toph put out a thing. She was like, hey, like don't watch the thing. So she's basically like my Jesus. And that's a commandment, really.
Yeah, I mean,
it sounds like this fool was asleep.
They can't. They can't stop. They can't stop. They can't. I mean, at this point where it's at, they can't stop it. I'm just saying, for me, bro.
The damage already been done.
Yeah, personally, for me, bro, I wasn't looking for it, and like I can wait. Like I can patiently wait. I was not looking for it. I was not anticipating it.
Lyric, I think you'd like this.
Like it's not a necessity for me to see it right now, and so I'd rather wait for the official release. It's all good. It kind of, to me, it would be the same thing as if like a video game released, but it released unfinished, but you could play it.
So
it's like, why would I play it? Like why would I wait? Why wouldn't I just wait for the official release where it's finished? Yeah. And I mean, this was finished, I guess, in a sense.
It was, but can I say? I'm gonna say it like this. Hopefully, there are gonna be corrections, and obviously somebody proves me wrong. When I say this, but But given the fact that it was supposed to come out in October this year, and we haven't had.
Hey, yeah,
I don't know.
Damo's on the wrong one.
I sent the text message. That's
Yeah.
that's user error right there, bro. That's user error.
Let me go.
Oh no.
Go into the chat. It's in our Facebook chat. The new
the one, or the one on Facebook.
Tell him maybe he should check his text messages.
Check your text messages. It's in our thing.
But with that being said,
it's the Riverside.fm studio. You see it?
Yeah. Just click on it. Yeah.
It's not an app. It's a click on the link. If you go into your
browser.
Facebook on your it's a browser. Yeah. It go into your Facebook on your laptop or whatever you're using.
Hey, I like this little.
Make sure you drag it.
I just said we're live. I was like, it's my live.
Hi, Shani.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, I gotta choose my alias then. Since everybody got their aliases up here, I gotta go with my Isaiah.
I thought you was using David for your name for the pod.
David.
Well, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and just roll. And next one, because I don't know how to change it right now. So
hey, we need to change someone's tag. Big boy broad. That ain't right.
Unless you have leftover.
Chat.
All right. I mean, we pretty much like at this point. I mean, by the way, we've been live.
Go ahead, David. Go ahead and smoothly introduce us in, and then
I'm waiting for Damo. Like he was there for a second.
He bugging. He out here.
Is he?
I'm gonna grill him. Hey, look. I'm gonna give him one more week of bereavement, and it's back into the office.
Yeah, we do got to get back. He's coming though. His screen's frozen on I'm looking at the other one, but let's go. Let's get this in here. All right, y'all ready?
Demo
Man,
when he gets it.
What's we at? This episode 21, right?
Yeah, 21.
21. Man, welcome back to the Anime Unk podcast, man. This is episode 21. I am one of your humble and gracious hosts, David. Man, I got some amazing guys with me. Definitely starting off with our social work whisperer. I'm not sure what he's been doing in the week, but our boy Broad is in the building.
Wow.
Next up, man, our guy, man, he has really been honest with us, man, keeping us on our toes, man, and giving us way better insight than I even anticipated, man. We got Bo in the building. Next up, well, I would do D. I don't know if D is here yet, but he will be here with us soon. But he is our residential poet, but he'll be with us shortly. But next, it's our brother, man. It still ain't a word that they made that he still can't pronounce, man. He keeps us going. He keeps these topics flowing. We got FM in the building. And man, let's start this show.
All right, let's go and start off with the topic we were just discussing. So we were just talking about somebody hopped in the stream, said Fire Force is bad.
First off, we're not going to choose violence this morning.
Why they jump straight to Fire Force?
I know. Listen, if you're gonna listen, when you come onto this podcast, if you're gonna say an anime is bad, you're gonna have to back it up. So give us a reason why Fire Force.
Yeah, you gotta give us a reason, man.
And then we're gonna hit that up.
That was quick. That was quick though. Like jumped in here so quick to just to let us know that Fire Force was bad. Like,
I like that.
Look at that beautiful man right there, y'all. Look at that beautiful man right there.
There he is.
Give a beautiful smile.
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Anybody watching right now?
I've been keeping up with your stories. I've been seeing your cologne collection and everything.
I'm getting jealous.
But no, I was gonna say, man, for the people that that's watching, people that watching in the future, man, I hope that y'all enjoy the new quality. We're trying to upgrade the production quality around here, trying to get looking a little bit more professional for the people, so people can enjoy it. We got the shorts everybody, seen on TikTok and the YouTube. We got the shorts going. We're just trying to get it up and running so that we can be more popular and more visible. But yeah, so we were discussing this Avatar: The Last Airbender leak.
So real quick, I'm gonna put something out there. This is all I was gonna say.
Yeah.
All right.
You got it, bro.
As much as I want to watch it, like I said, no comment. I have it. I can watch it.
You have
it. But anyway,
you just tempting yourself.
I'd be careful by putting that out there.
Allegedly. But anyway,
yes. I know where it's at.
But my thing is that it was supposed to come out in October 2026, and they, as big of a fan base they have given those no teasers, no nothing. Like no lead up. Like, are they? And plus, on top of that, 30% of me don't feel bad knowing that they weren't going to give it a theater release. Like, I don't feel bad.
Bro, that's what I was trying to tell you, man. I'm not trying to shame nobody, and I don't think anybody at this point where we are at in society where leaks are not, like a new thing. I don't think nobody should be shaming nobody over it, but I do think that like trying to on both sides trying to take a moral high ground on it is like probably the wrong way to be like, and that's what I'm saying. Both sides, like people shaming and the people that's like, I'm not gonna watch it because the creators got the voice actors got replaced. I think they said something about the voice actors got replaced. Yeah, it was with people like whether it's your situation, your issue with the voice acting or the voice actors, or your issue with it not going to theaters and being released on streaming services, or just your issue with corporations in general, I don't think that there's a high ground to take in that way. So it's like, I just think that if you watched it, you watched it. Hopefully you go support it in the movie theater. I'm sorry, not in the movie theater. But if it doesn't go to the movie theater, support it by at least subscribing for a month. I mean, that's the least you can do. Is subscribe for a month and watch it, and then unsubscribe. You pay a month or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I think that's the easiest way to just say like, hey, go and watch it if you want to. Also, just support the creators.
Of course,
and the actors and the people that worked on it, and that's it.
But
that's my feelings on it.
But side note, David was right. They had Toph in there singing, boy. They had Toph in there singing.
Hey man, just from that clip alone, I was like, I at least want to see what she's doing with them things out like that.
Somebody said
a little bit.
Somebody said, I see why Toph had 2 baby daddies.
Yeah.
Oh no, man, she was milk bending, bro.
Hey, bro. Yeah. She was in. Hey,
she was milk bending.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I know Bo and FM gonna understand what I'm saying, but yeah, man, I understood how Homelander felt after I saw Toph with them things out. I was like, you know what? Homelander might not be off. He might not.
For what?
I don't know, bro. I ain't never had no pregnant wife, so I don't understand. But I don't know. I don't know about all that, bro. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. I have not.
That scene where that chick. Are you talking about that scene where the chick was squeezing out her milk?
I mean, yeah, he has a milk fetish. She has a milk.
That's
fetish.
Wild.
Yeah, he like it straight from the source. From the source.
Yeah, straight from the source. From the tap.
I'm just saying. I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is off the anime topic, and I'm trying not to go too far off the anime topic, but I have heard that some dudes like that. Like not
Homelander like it from the tap, man.
But some dudes say it tastes good. I don't know, man. My wife said she's like, you gotta taste it. I was like,
we going into that Mewtwo stuff again.
But I'm just saying, what I'm just saying, man, is that I mean, this is relevant to the boys. What we're gonna talk about later. But it's like, man, I don't know, y'all. To each his own, bro. To each his own.
Hey, I tell you what Toph gained as an adult. I also watched a little bit because you can't be on social media without seeing something, right?
Yeah.
hot
You see why
topic.
she lost her vision?
Yeah.
She had to lose something to get those.
Yeah,
Is it equivalent
so
exchange.
I didn't see that. God damn it!
I watched-
Now I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
I watched the clip. It was it showed Toph at her metal bending academy, like because she started a whole metal bending academy. Watched her like 1v8 some guys. Like the fighting looks good, the bending looks cool. Like for what it is, the
Yeah, I'm
quality
waiting.
looks amazing.
Yeah,
Well,
I need to
also-
go in the theaters and get some popcorn and see that.
So
Oh, yeah, and then-
I'm
I'm
I
gonna
was
support
say,
it as I'm gonna support it when it comes out as well too. But
Yeah.
Also remember that we get this is probably going to be a full year of Avatar. Like we might get because remember we get season 3 of the Earth Kingdom in July.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The merch might be going stupid.
Yeah, they
Avatar
got
got
the new
merch.
Avatar series that they've been
Avatar got
teasing
merch.
a little bit too.
Oh, they got merch, but this summer might go stupid.
Oh, I didn't know.
Man.
The summer's already good, man.
I didn't know Avatar did like really well on merch sales.
They don't,
yeah.
but it getting leaked essentially was one of the best things that could have happened to him. You know, coming out around the time that it should have came out, it would have did well anyway. But sprinkling on a little bit of controversy, a leaker, it getting dropping out early, people trying to find it, people not being able to find it. And then you got to think about it. It's people that want to look at it now that can't look at it, that's going to end up having to wait for it anyway. So now you build an anticipation for the people that have seen little snippets but still want to watch it. When it comes out, box office numbers.
Yeah, I'm here for
Man,
it. I'm here for all
I'm
of
here
it.
for it.
Yeah, influx in sales of white tube tops with Toph looking like that. You know.
Oh yeah.
You talking about the cosplay?
Y'all
You-
keep
the
talking about
cosplays?
Toph, man.
So
Y'all-
many people are going to be cosplaying.
Hey,
Y'all,
quick question.
y'all in love with
Fuck
Toph.
Yeah, I am, dog. Hey, bro, do y'all
Yes, sir.
have a lounge theater out where you at? Like where you
Bo?
like a theater where you kick your feet up?
That's a Bo question because Bo's born and raised here.
There are a couple, but there's not a lot of them. I don't know. So, like where I go to drill in Charleston, there's a Marquee Cinema right there. I don't think it is. I'll have
You
to do
talking
some
about on
looking.
South Charleston? You talking about the one? Hey, babe, is the one in South Charleston a reclining style movie theater?
So some theaters
Southridge
have that as like a premium that you pay.
Like
Yes.
the AMC.
David. So some theaters it's like a standard, and some theaters that's a premium that you pay. I noticed that at my local theater. The reclining seats are like an extra cost. Like it's
Oh no, that's fine.
Cost.
That's all I buy. Man. I'm 40,
I'll
dog.
pay for that.
I need reclining seats, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
they
can't
got
sit
one-
straight no more.
FM don't need reclining seats. He went to sleep at the movies.
I
go
go
see Demon Slayer.
To be fair, I'm narcoleptic, and so when I do fall asleep, it's not long periods of time. Like it's like seconds.
It ain't funny, but
It's seconds.
Crazy.
It's seconds. They more exaggerating. When I fall asleep, it's like because the thing is like when I'm narcoleptic, and so I will drift to sleep and then catch myself. But you will hear the that type of shit. Like you'll hear it, and I'll be like catching myself before I actually get into
Listen,
that.
man. If you got
Man,
comfortable,
none of
man,
that.
you got
I ain't
comfortable.
But
getting none of that.
anyways,
I ain't had no
you know?
snoring or nothing. He was just out cold. Just,
bro, that ain't even real, bro. That ain't even
Hey, man,
real.
it's cool, man. Listen,
That ain't even
do you
real. That
hate
ain't real.
do you hate
That-
falling asleep in front of your wife? Like, you know,
Bro,
if you just sitting
I
there
hate
and
falling
you
asleep
doze
in front
off.
of- I hate falling asleep in front of people, bro.
somebody said
but
in the
I can't help it,
comments.
though.
What they said in the comments, I'm all for screwing over Paramount Plus over the practice multiple companies over movies.
See, this is one of those. This is
I'm
one
not
of those.
paying for yet another streaming service.
This is one of those. That's
Yeah, I
one of those. That's
understand.
one of those high ground takes. That I'm saying, I mean, I like you valid and feeling how you feel, but I don't think that that's a legitimate reason to just be like, oh, I'm gonna watch the leak because I want to make sure that they, don't get my money. Like, I just don't think that's the right way, man. Because I understand you upset with Paramount Plus, but Paramount Plus didn't actually do the acting. They didn't do the voice acting. They didn't do the editing. They didn't do the directing. They didn't do none of that. So I mean, you want to screw over Paramount Plus, you also screwing over the people that worked on the project. I mean, and that's I'm not saying that you should be shamed. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
just watch it and just say you watched it and be done with it. Like don't try to make it a social justice thing. Like y'all out here
Well,
acting like
even if you
wait,
do watch it, I would
yeah.
understand if somebody still go support it, because I
But
doubt that's the last time you're gonna watch the movie if it's good.
But people out here acting like they Luigi. What's his name? Luigi Mangione out here. You know, dude
Oh,
they do that off the healthcare CEO. People out here
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Hey,
People
He was
out here
helping me mow my grass.
but people
that
out here
day.
acting like they like that. Like they like out here like doing the real work. Like
Yeah.
you
You would
not
need-
you not streaming the leak ain't gonna hurt them as much as you think it hurts them. In the grand scheme, everybody doing it might hurt
I
them
understand that
slightly,
too.
but
They
your
put,
individual watch is not going to affect them. And I
Yeah, they
think
said
that
if Animation Studio put up
Yeah.
a donation page, I'll give them money. I understand that
Yeah.
too,
Oh,
but
for sure.
I agree.
but,
damn.
if you want to hurt them, there's a lot of other ways you can hurt them if you really feel
Yeah.
passionately about it. But if
But
like
you
if
need
just,
a massive boycott to actually hurt them.
yeah,
That's all.
But so it's
Yeah,
like
but I
I
get
like
it.
that. I just think just watch the leak, man. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's
Well, they
100% cool.
They do
Watch
the same
leak.
thing I do when games
Yeah.
put their game on pre-sale. Like
Mhm.
the Wolverine. The Wolverine game went on pre-sale. We don't even got a
Yeah.
trailer yet. Like,
No,
I'm not giving you my money.
David, you remember when we got the leak of the Wolverine? You remember, and they showed the game.
Yeah, but that's a leak. That's not an official trailer.
But David, no, I'm saying the leak. You remember the leak came out. People was like, "Oh my god, this is horrible. This isn't gonna be good." And then people were
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, but like this is a pre-alpha. This ain't even. We
Yeah,
ain't
it wasn't
even really got the game fully made." And it's like people
Yeah.
was already judging. So I'm just like, leaks are normal. Leaks are a thing. It's fine.
Right.
It's cool. Watch it if you want to watch it. Don't watch it if you don't want to watch it. But like at this point in time, I think that we should just get away from the conversations about who should be shamed. Oh, I only watch the official releases and pay my money because I think that it's the best thing, and I'm such a good person.
Well, it
I
all
don't
depends on how
steal.
people want your experience.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like I don't want to.
love
I
the
don't want to
movie-
steal. Like people, bro, it's folks literally out there arguing about, oh, I don't steal, so you're a bad person.
Oh,
I'm not a bad person. Like, bro, like come on, like let's. What are you talking about?
Companies been stealing for how long?
Yeah, man.
Like, come on, man. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So let's move on, man.
No shame.
So yeah. So
But it looks good, and I can't wait.
I think the stance of the podcast is that we're not gonna shame nobody. Watch it if you want to watch it. It's cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Fair.
If you want to enjoy it, that way.
Wow.
But so man, so
Great.
all right. So this has been a good week of anime, man. And non-anime, stuff, but just overall, just stuff that dropped in this week, man. It's been really good. I want to kind of start with like the hottest thing, but before I start,
What do you
Before I
consider the
start-
hottest thing? That would be my question.
Invincible.
That'd be
Invincible.
pretty hot.
So
Yeah.
I want to start, but I want to start with a conversation because I've been seeing all these conversations everywhere, man. People have been talking, man, and the streets been talking about Invincible and power scaling, and they've been trying to compare power scaling and Invincible to other things,
Good-
and they
good
like,
luck.
can this person beat this person? Can this person beat this person? Well, what are the power scaling like levels? Like, how do you power scale Invincible characters? And they using Thrag as like an example. And it's like, first thing I'm gonna say, I want y'all opinions on this. Thrag as a character, he's a 1 of 1. He 1 of 1. That is not the example of Viltrumite to judge
No.
Viltrumites off of. So when you start
He
talking
was
about
bred that way.
yes,
like,
when you talk
from
about
birth.
what Viltrumites can do, Thrag is a 1 of 1, bro. Like you can't compare. So that's the first thing I'm gonna say. Y'all agree?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
So second thing, man, I've been seeing people talking about like Invincible universe, like Viltrumites versus Saiyans, Viltrumites versus Kryptonians, Viltrumites versus Naruto characters, or like it's like all these different conversations that's going on. I think somebody asked, could Thrag or Conquest like beat the JJK universe? And one guy that was discussing it was like, well, they can't even get past Gojo. And so it's like, what do y'all think about power scaling in Invincible, do y'all think that that Viltrumites are like so superior to all these other anime universes?
Yes.
In
I
what
think
way?
they're more realistically strong. I mean,
Yeah.
What? So, all right, let's propose an example then. So one of the biggest ones I've been seeing is Viltrumites
Is any?
versus Saiyans.
I haven't caught all the way up on Invincible, but my question would be this: are any outside of Omni Man and maybe from what I've seen his son, are any of them planetary destroyers?
It takes multiple Viltrumites to destroy a planet.
But it's
depending on the
possible.
strength. Like, because
Yeah.
like if you look at the way that Mark, Nolan, and Thetis, they had to work together.
Yeah.
However, if you look at somebody like Thrag's stronger than probably all of them combined. He could probably do it him damn self.
I think I agree. That's why I say Thrag is a 1-on-1. He an outlier. You can't
Check
use
this
him
out.
as an example. You know,
Could anybody on JJK survive a going through the atmosphere of any planet? Would they just burn up in the atmosphere?
Okay.
If the answer is yes, then they're not even close.
So David, so this is the thing, right? The guy I was watching who was discussing it, he was like, it's a conversation of who beats who, not a conversation of if I put you in space, will you survive?
No, not space.
No,
but the fact that Mark could even fly through the core of a planet means you just endurance wise, they couldn't even scratch him.
But when we propose, when he said that yes, Gojo could beat a Viltrumite just because the fact that Viltrumites have no way to bypass infinity. You can't bypass infinity by pure strength alone. Like, you remember, you either got to have a world cutting slash, some type of technique that can bypass it, but we've only seen a person with a cursed
human
tool.
Strength.
No, we only seen infinity is infinity. Infinity is infinity, David. Infinity is infinity. Infinity
is comparable to a human strength, though,
infinity, right? Infinity is infinity. Okay, David.
That's true.
We got to be real, because it's the same thing as you talking about if somebody write their name to Death Note. It's like, well, Death Note works on human bodies, but not, a Viltrumite.
So in this argument, are you comparing the Viltrumites and Invincible to other verses, and you're also including the environmental risk, but also the power risk as well?
No,
you including everything?
We just talk about a 1v1. Who would win?
A 1v1.
Who would win? So
you got to think too. Viltrumites get more powerful as they age. David was talking about how Invincible was struggling to kind of go through the core of the earth. Yeah. Well, if you look at Nolan and Thetis, they weren't struggling as much. They're way older. They're way more powerful, and that's the same thing with Thrag.
And the gravitational pull the center of the Earth has would be comparable to something astronomical as infinity. Well, you know what I'm saying?
I look, I can agree with the power scale and what you're saying, like in strength wise, but I'm talking about you got other factors at play when it comes to power scaling in terms of a 1v1 matchup. You can't take out the fact that one, characters in JJK have one-hit kills, and
against like regular flesh bodies.
Why? So okay, so if that's the case, then we apply that to all versus conversations. That if somebody has a one-hit kill, that's a one-hit kill. That one-hit kill does not work if it's a non-human person. That's what we say.
If somebody if their endurance is on a scale where they can't even be taken out by a comet, then yes.
Okay, let me ask you this: in Invincible, Omni-Man, when he killed the Guardians of the Globe, did he not walk away from that fight hurt?
Yeah, but these are people who can shake the ground.
No,
that you stand on.
Did he not walk away from that fight hurt from regular people? Batman
only one person. Only one person who was able to hurt him.
A Wonder Woman knockoff.
She couldn't hurt him.
The Immortal.
This is Zack Snyder's Superman versus the Justice League all over again.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's a good example. But it's like Omni-Man walked away hurt. He got hurt. He was shook by the punches.
He got scratched.
Oh my god.
There is a potential to measure this. There is a potential.
Only the one dude who got his head cut off is the only person who could hurt him.
Yeah. What you saying, Bo?
there's a
What's up, bro?
potential to measure this. So, Invincible did a crossover into Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
So if we gauge how he and Spider-Man work together, we can kind of get a gauge of his strength against Spider-Man's. Spider-Man already has sort of a measurement matrix against other Marvel heroes.
Yeah, and he holds
Also, I'm
that.
pretty sure there was a Marvel DC power scaling conversation too. So we
Yeah.
could probably cross compare that information to kind of see where
Yeah.
Teenage Mark kind of sat on that.
Bo, I'll give you the long and short of it. In my opinion, this is my opinion. I think that when you look at Viltrumites and Invincible, we can't use Thrag as an example because he's a one of one. He's the peak. Also, using Invincible as an example might not be appropriate because Invincible is on the weaker side of Viltrumites. You know, when the series starts, I mean, he's gradually getting stronger. I think Omni-Man would be a more appropriate example of Viltrumite strength because
Yes.
he's about 1,000 years old. You know, he's on the older
Battle
end, but not
tested.
he's on the older end, but not the peak. He's not the peak. And so if you use him or any of the ones, you know, that we've seen like Krieg or Lucan, you know, like those are also like older Viltrumites. Though that if that's the example, I think that they do not scale with a character like a Superman. I don't think that they can't scale with a character like a Goku. So if you put them in Dragon Ball universe, I don't think they clear it. If you put them in the DC universe, I think that
But they're more
Goku
comparable to Superman.
but look, I think that character like I think that I think that they're comparable, but not even really. Like I think the Superman outclasses them, and I think that character like Captain Marvel. I'm sorry, not Captain Marvel. Mr. Marvel, not Mr. Marvel. What's his name?
Blue Marvel?
No. What's
What
his
you
name? The
talking
guy from DC. The Shazam. The Shazam guy. Yeah, I forgot what's his other name?
Black Adam?
No,
Black Adam?
but it's another character. It's the Shazam, the kid. Anyways, yes.
Billy Batson.
Yeah, Billy Batson. What's his character's name? What's his character's
Shazam.
name? Is it Shazam? Okay, I'm tripping.
Yeah. You got it.
I thought he went by a different name. But yeah, Shazam might be able to fight. Even you know, depending on where you're looking at, a Wonder Woman might be able to stick with him. I mean, if you're looking at the Wonder Woman from the DC from Justice League, you know, Unlimited Justice League, you know, animated, she could do most of the things that a Kryptonian could do. So depending on what you're looking at, I think that.
And she can actually fight.
I think Viltrumites. I think the Invincible universe scales most closely with maybe like a Marvel or a DC.
Yes.
Not really and if you look at it like a JJK or a Naruto, I think that the problem that you approach is that one in JJK, yes, Viltrumites would probably clear almost every character very quickly, very easily. They don't have the endurance. But if a Mahito touches a Viltrumite, I think that's over with. Mahito touches your soul. He doesn't touch your physical body.
Yes,
right?
he does. Stuff like that is different.
And then Gojo, like I said, Infinity, I think that Infinity is not based on physical strength. I think that Infinity is just like he puts up that barrier, and no matter how strong you are, the closer that you get, the farther that you get away, right? And so somebody in the Lumberjack said that Gojo's purple would be like the equivalent to Space Racer's gun. I think that he's right because hollow purple is like a singularity. It's like a black hole. And so you remember Nolan was able to do that. Omni-Man was able to outrun a black hole.
So a person who can survive a black hole.
Yeah.
The only problem he would have would be
outspeed it. You remember he was about to let himself be taken in. He was trying to kill himself. So he knew that black hole would kill him if he got sucked in.
Right.
But he's also fast enough to outrun it. So I mean that brings you to
a Viltrumite would definitely be fast enough to
could dodge. If Viltrumite could dodge hollow purple, but I just think that
two people that will never be able to touch each other.
Yeah. So what I think I guess I'm trying to say is in a universe where you got characters who got one hit kills that bypass normal things, I think that they could probably kill a Viltrumite, but also they would have to be able to survive a Viltrumite. Gojo probably the only person that can survive a Viltrumite. But
because they
all in all,
touch him.
All in all, power scaling discussion is like people really throwing out a lot of different names. Like people saying like Naruto and Sasuke versus Conquest. I'm like,
yeah, they gotta relax.
I'm like, but then somebody said Kaguya or any Otsutsuki could kill a Viltrumite, which that's a good conversation because I don't know if y'all seen all the other Otsutsukis, but they up there. They up there.
What are they?
Think
What
of
show you say?
Kaguya, but stronger. Kaguya was an Otsutsuki. She was from the Otsutsuki clan.
Okay.
You know, and so there's other members of that clan that appear in Boruto. And they scale pretty high in terms of power scaling.
You know,
But you have to be planetary.
They are planetary. They are planetary.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A planetary.
There's people in Naruto that's planetary.
Yes. What's his name? I even throw you out a name. Now mistake his name is Momoshiki.
Because I'm gonna be real with you. You know how I feel about Naruto.
Look, but I'm telling you, Kaguya herself. I mean, you know, depending on how you scale it. I mean, she could go between dimensions and breathe in the vacuum of space, essentially, right? There was dimensions that she could travel to that didn't have oxygen, right? So it's like you it depends on where you look at it in that term. But yes, there are characters in Boruto that are planetary. As it scales up, there are characters out there. One of them in the Naruto movie, one of them would try to drop the moon on Earth. He tried to drop the moon on Earth.
Yeah, that's different. See, shit like that, it can be a problem.
All
Viltrumites ain't created equal.
But people talk about Pain and the Rinnegan, right? It's like that's the peak of what the Rinnegan could do. Is he tried to pull the moon towards Earth? Pain just tried to drop a big ass boulder on Konoha. But you know what I'm saying? So this is what we talk about is like Viltrumites definitely could clear most things in terms of physical feats.
Yeah.
But then you start talking about technical stuff, right?
Yeah, when you start getting into the comics and stuff
let's
like
be
that.
Let's be realistic, though. I think they clapping everybody in the Naruto universe.
I mean, Naruto characters do have light speed reflexes, but I don't think they got the durability. So you're right. You're probably right.
That's what it comes down to. It comes down to flesh versus like the durability.
Because like
if we touch each other, it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those.
Yeah,
if we touch each other, Viltrumites win.
I don't know. Like maybe it's just my bias against Naruto. I just don't feel as though they're as because like let's be realistic.
Yeah.
If you chop off a character in Naruto's hands, that's all they got.
They can't do their impressive sign language to us anymore.
And that's all right. That and as soon as Omni-Man or whatever, you know, sees that your hands are basically your go-to, nigga, they breaking your knuckles.
But I agree. But I'm telling you, I agree, bro. 100%. If a Viltrumite get his hands on you, he could probably crush any part of your body. Or
let's look at some of the things that Nolan did too when he was on Planetary Conquering on his tours of that.
Yeah.
He moved a planet closer to the sun to cause a mass extinction of the planet. He himself, with his bare hands, moved an entire planet too. So at this point, it's not even planetary destruction. Right? Yeah.
But
we're talking about universal manipulation, physical manipulation of like universal items.
Yeah.
I don't remember Superman prevented two universes from colliding. You remember that?
Well, so we got to approach Superman and Goku the same way because no matter what you do, Superman also flew backwards so fast that he went back in time. Like
So I mean, hell, the Hawk held a planet together with his bare hands. Yeah. So like, it's people out here. Worldbreaker Hawk is crazy. Yeah. So it's some planetary. I was like, I don't even know. That was a sheer force. Yeah. I don't know if Gojo's "I can keep you away from me" can break.
It's not just keeping you away from him. Forces. If he used his domain expansion on a Viltrumite, I don't think a Viltrumite could take it. You know, that's infinite information flooded into your mind all at once. You know, it might not kill him, but it would definitely stun a Viltrumite long enough for him to pull off something. So like I said, I think on the technical side, Viltrumites suck. Viltrumites have no special technical abilities to bypass. They have no special abilities, but they're extremely strong, and so
Yeah.
you just gotta look at it in terms of, and even in their own universe, Mark was getting clapped by a dragon, you know, right? And like Mark getting clapped, like let's not act like Mark wasn't been, you know, getting beat up. So that's why I say you can't use him as an example. He might be on the weaker.
Yeah, but
end.
he's an
in the
early
weaker
Viltrumite.
end.
That's why we was
Yeah,
using
so
Omni-Man.
so Omni-Man did most difficult opponent in that entire time he was on Earth was who? It was
the one
kaiju.
dude that got
yeah,
immortal.
that's all I was gonna say is that it was that
Oh, the
kaiju, right?
kaiju?
Yeah, it was that
Yeah.
kaiju, right? So I just think that we all agree, I think, to a certain extent, you know, it's like Viltrumites are pretty strong, but when you put them in the technical fight, it might be more to it. It's like, okay, shit, you know, if I could touch your soul, I can morph your body into something that is not, you know, like, you know, or it's like what you call it. Toji got the soul splitting katana, Toji and Maki, you know, or the soul splitting sword or whatever. It's like if they could cut you with it, could they kill you? Could they cut through your flesh? Do you think Maki cut through a Viltrumite's flesh with a soul splitting sword?
They're not 100% impervious. They're just extremely fucking tough.
And they don't have cursed energy. So I'm saying that's what I'm trying to say is like the soul splitting sword will probably slice through them like butter, right? But I mean, that's a one of one. That's a one
like,
of
could
one.
it cut through Superman? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but also
it's a one of one though.
The biggest thing that y'all missing as well too. Whenever you do a domain expansion, again, this is I only know this just because I read ahead. Apparently, it continuously does damage to your brain. So, say for instance, if Gojo keeps repeatedly doing Infinity, that's damage to the brain.
He don't got to keep redoing it. He don't got to keep. He only got to do it one time. To, you know, he only got to do it one time. Nobody who he's used Infinity on has survived, by the way. He used Infinity on Sukuna, but you remember Sukuna was able to avoid it. Sukuna never got hit by Infinity. I'm sorry, not Infinity. What is it? What's Infinite Void? Infinite Void. Yeah, he never got hit by it. You remember he kept using Simple Domain to avoid Gojo's domain. So that's my point. Is I'm saying in technical fight, you can't say a Viltrumite just, you know, endurance wise avoid it. It's like,
yeah,
the technical fight. If I got special ability, I can get past it.
I think,
but
are you fast?
We're gonna try to measure it. We also need to think about the type of abilities these people have. So like these domain expansions, they're reality warping abilities.
Yeah.
Like if I could, what's that one dude on Bleach that can make? He made homegirl's bones as dense as cookies.
You're talking about Grimmy.
Yeah, because so like you can just say, hey, Viltrumite bones are made of cookies, and then it's just done because that's a reality warping ability. Now, if it comes to just a sheer test of strength and will and durability, I think we have to compare it a little bit closer to people who have likewise abilities. Like Superman would be a good one, but Superman's also one of those Goku tier people.
Superman would be like Thrag would do good against Superman. I think Thrag would do good against Superman. That's it though. That's it though. That's it.
Yeah.
Thrag, like I said, Thrag is a one-on-one, and that's why we're gonna get to the actual conversation about the episode. Because I mean, you know, I think we got a good understanding of like, you know, like what we were just, you know, doing the power scale and debate. But I was gonna say, man, how did y'all feel about the episode?
Loved it.
Great.
Yeah, it was a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
Dude tried to aura form until they hit him at home, and then he was like, "Nah, I'm done."
Oh yeah, he was pissed off. Damo Broad, y'all said y'all not caught up on Invincible, are y'all?
No, I'm not.
I am.
Okay, all right. So what you thought, Damo?
I've been watching it in my absence. It is very, very good. You know, I read it. I mean, I read all of it. So watching it get adapted to a video, I think it's a lot better. I think it's really, really, really good.
What you thought about what you thought about Thrag?
Thrag? Yeah. I mean, I think he's a threat. I think seeing seeing Thrag move like in real time, it's enough to make you shit a brick because you realize how much like it's like Batman with prep time. You got all this time to prep, and then you meet up with Superman, and Superman steal all your shit, and now you like, fuck.
But me and David was saying last week, we was like, they was trying to make Thrag look bitch made. They was trying to make him.
We knew. We knew.
Thrag is
trying to make him look bitch made. Because they tried to make him look like a little simp and shit. He was stripping on that skull.
They playing with Thrag because he looked like Freddie Mercury, but he ain't on that.
Yeah,
but
he
I'm
does
saying,
got a thick lineup.
Yeah, bro. I mean, his edge up is crazy. That edge was crazy. Also, I'm noticing now, like that Viltrumite mustache, like that's like I guess like that's like a thing. Like
it's a cultural thing. So even in the comics, so like I don't want to spoil anything. Happy endings, whatever. Mark becomes the Grand Regent of the Viltrumites.
Yeah, I think we all finished it. I don't think Broad is the only person who didn't finish it.
So at the very end, he's like addressing like the Viltrumites because there was like a mass expansion, having kids, trying to fill the Viltrumite numbers again. And he's like addressing his people. He's like, I don't grow the Viltrumite mustache because I believe it's an antiquated thing, and we are moving in a new direction. And we are not that same group of people anymore. Yeah,
that's funny. But Thrag, he listen. Wait, look. I'll tell you this, man. What's so funny is like the feats that he achieved just in the Viltrumite, not Viltrumite, in the Invincible, like in the episode in the Invincible world. The feats that he was like achieving, I feel like was unprecedented. Like Mark tried to punch him in the face and he like blocked it with his forehead. Like
not even blocked it. They said he actually leaned into the punch.
That's no boxing trick.
And broke his pan. Like that was crazy. And then punching Omni-Man into the planet and then out of the planet, he was able to make Omni-Man reach escape velocity. Like that's crazy.
But the fact that Omni-Man was able to take it literally on the chin, that says a lot for his endurance.
I know.
Pause.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like when you see a Viltrumite get killed and you see some of the ways they've been killed, the Viltrumites love to do their little hand chop shit. Like they love to like shove their hand through you or like slice you with they chop.
Aerodynamic,
shit. Like,
man. You get more velocity like that.
It makes sense, right? So they love to do that, and it's like so we've seen a lot of Viltrumites get killed that way, but it's like we really rarely see Viltrumites get killed through punches, like just straight punches. Like
they can take blunt force trauma, but a slice do them in, dog.
Yeah. And then, well, actually, how did he kill Thetis? Did he punch his head off?
He took his head.
Oh yeah, he showed it. He ripped it off. Yeah. And see, that's crazy to me too, is because we were just talking about how Viltrumite's supposed to get stronger with age. Thetis was older than Thrag, right? I mean, I guess they might have been a similar age. They might have been similar age.
I think they're similar age because you could see when on the flashback that
they were
that Thrag was what's his name? Not Argall. Was it Argall?
Yeah, Argall was pretty old.
Was Argall's steward when Thetis was on the council. So like he was there. Yeah. He obviously looks younger. Yeah. Thetis is obviously older, but
age don't make you stronger. You can still be stronger than somebody, even if you're younger. It's just you get stronger as you get older. But their power is still different. It's still different.
I don't think it's age. I think it's experience. I think it's like like Zenkai boost, right? It's like you age. You fight and you fight and you fight and you fight and you fight, and I think you just get stronger over time as you
it's both.
Keep fighting.
You get stronger as you get older and through experience. That's why Mark becomes the strongest ever because of the damage his body takes. It's almost like if you know how Doomsday was, he always becomes stronger from what killed him last.
I think Thetis just got complacent probably a little bit, like not completely, but I think he got slightly complacent and.
Well, Thetis hid his identity for hundreds of years when he was at the Coalition of Planets. So, like, what was he doing besides just sitting back there?
Yeah. And sitting back there and developing a virus that could kill all of them.
Thrag was sitting around for a while too, but he was already superior.
I don't think
Yeah,
Thrag was sitting around. I think that we'll never know, but I think that
he was.
Given
He wasn't fighting as much as Conquest and all them. Nowhere near it.
I don't know, bro. I think that given what we know about Viltrumites, I think that Thrag was out there getting busy, not like conquering planets, but I'm saying in terms of training, he was he probably had somebody who he was fighting with. You saw like when they were on their planet, right? Motherfuckers was just running up on each other, just fighting. Like you remember like when Omni-Man was training those kids, and then his parents showed up.
Well, that was his rite of passage. That you have to do that.
He was about to body a kid over an answer too.
Yeah. I think that when there was a lot of them, it was a little bit different, but I still think that Thrag was probably staying sharp. Is all I'm saying. I think he was staying sharp, and so
but his strength only grows a little bit from that.
That could be it too. I mean, who knows? Like we never see Argyle fight either. It's like how strong could Argyle have been? You know what I'm saying? I just think that given where Thrag is at, if he wasn't staying sharp, there could have been plenty of people who would surpass him that was just out there conquering planets. Conquest, they make it seem like Conquest was not as strong as he really was. And I've heard other people say that Conquest might have been holding back against Mark because he relishes the battle, right?
Well, he got that Zaraki Kenpachi shit.
That's what I was thinking too.
Purposely holds back just so he can have fun, and then as Mark's progressing in this fight and doing better and better, of course he's gonna let loose a little bit more.
Yeah, that's exactly who I was comparing it to. In my own mind, Bo is like remember when like Zaraki had to train with Unohana, and she was like, "You always hold back against your opponents," and so you remember she was like, "I'm gonna keep killing you until I keep unlocking all that strength that you are holding back," and it was like a psychological barrier. It was like a psychological barrier in his mind.
As far as the Kenpachis though, she was fucking terrifying. She learned how to heal herself so she could just fight forever. He was just like, "Nah, I'm gonna hold back so I can have fun." No, she was like, "I love killing so much."
Think about how much time it took for her to convert her Bankai into a healing technique from a I can melt your flesh technique. Because like I think her Bankai had both qualities to it. It's like she could heal, but she could also it was like acid. It could burn. Remember, it burned his flesh like to the bone, like when it touched him. It's like think about how long it took her to like convert it into I'm only gonna heal people. I'm not gonna burn people's flesh. I don't know, but I do compare that to what Thrag was doing. I'm sorry, not Thrag, Conquest. So I think that Conquest might have still been in the upper limit of Viltrumites because he was out there fighting and fighting and fighting.
Yeah,
and he probably was like, "Man, if I go too hard, like I will never enjoy a fight." And then you remember when he was on top of Mark and he did his whole speech, It kind of make you think like shit. Yeah. Like he definitely was letting Mark beat up on him to a certain extent.
They added. I love that they added context to who he was. Yeah.
But
shout out to whoever's in the chat showing love.
Yeah. Oh, that's Cody Moore. What's up, buddy?
Oh, good old Cody Moore. I heard from him in a break.
And then you know the other thing I was thinking about, bro, when Mark chokes out Conquest, I think that Conquest genuinely was surprised. Like he got caught off guard. It's like I don't know if y'all ever been attacked by a kid before. Like, not like but it's like I'm talking about like legitimately like angry attack. Like when I was younger, my younger brother got pissed at me about Mario Kart. I beat him in Mario Kart. He got pissed at me and like jumped on me, like tried to maul my face out, surprised the shit out of me. He scratched me up a little bit before I and I had to kind of like
get him up off you.
Yeah, get up off me. But then it's like my dad, stepmom, right? Is like they like, oh nah, like, you're not about to put paws on your little brother, right? It's like, but yeah, bro, I was like shit, like you kind of be in your mind, you kind of like gotta catch yourself, in order to hold back because it's like you weren't expecting to get hit like that. So it's like if you ever been attacked by a little kid before unexpectedly, you like little kid could scratch you up, you know what I'm saying? You know, bruise you up a little bit if you're not paying attention. And so I think that's what happened to Conquest. Is like once Mark got his hands around his neck and he started choking him, Conquest was like, oh shit, like
he not letting
go.
go.
I'm about to die, you know, because how long did it take Mark to strangle him out?
Oh, for a minute. Well, and Viltrumites don't need to breathe is the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Like they can go for a long time.
What I think was happening, he probably was crushing his larynx. You know, it's like because you know, like when people get strangled, it ain't usually the asphyxiation that kill them. It's you break their neck. You know, because like you know when you see people get like you know like in movies when you see people get strangled, you could get strangled and just fall asleep. Like you know if you lose enough air. But then if I keep squeezing. You're not conscious, you eventually your neck gonna break, right? And so I think that is what happened to Conquest is like he was probably squeezing so hard that he was
you know his when his eyes started to roll purple. Back. I think that's what I'm saying. It might not be a crushed larynx or a broken neck. He literally probably just didn't get enough oxygen. Especially, you know, they've been holding their breath in space. He just got down there and started fighting. He probably didn't even take his deep breath yet either.
Okay, that might be it. He probably didn't get a chance to take it. Yeah, that actually makes sense.
So I think basically he didn't get enough oxygen. He just got down to go after Oliver, and you started choking me almost right away. I never got that breath back, and I've been fighting. I need oxygen.
So do you think the Conquest actually did like try to resist, or you think that he got caught off guard?
See, I think he started it both, because Mark, Mark was choking him. He didn't really take it too seriously at first, and you see kind of where he got a little bit more desperate, started fucking pulling his guts out and everything.
Yeah,
like
he realized he was like, oh shit, he's not letting go.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I might actually be a little stuck here. So and then he started doing more desperate stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but. Yeah, man, that episode was fire though.
It was
just all like, and then like now you kind of see like where the budget went. Like that planet Viltrum exploding. That's the best animation of a planet being destroyed I've seen since Krypton being destroyed. Like, that was.
I like where they're leading for this season to end. Because we're approaching the Viltrumites' occupation of Earth, basically the gun being held to the head of Earth, sort of thing. We're gonna be here, don't fuck with us, or we'll destroy the planet, sort of thing. And that's gonna kind of be the cliffhanger for the season, I think. And
that's interesting because Mark at the end of the episode is like, "Oh, they're heading for Earth," and I'm like, "What's your first Mark? What's your first thought, bro? What's your first thought?" Like,
my mom.
Well, no, I mean, but I'm saying think about this. Think about they don't know yet that the scourge virus that he was developing could affect humans. So it's like, damn, like maybe that would have been something to keep to yourself, like, hey, Dad, I think they're going to Earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Was that something to keep to yourself, or was that something to tell out loud? He probably wasn't thinking about it. Or he wasn't
thinking. He just was like, "Oh
he just
shit!"
blurted it out.
It was a question of like, we just destroyed their planet. Where would you be going? Boom.
The one place that you know that we can procreate.
See, I'm not that smart, and that's exactly David. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, I'm not that smart. If I had time to think about it, I would be like, damn, that was a mistake to even let the coalition of planets know that they was heading to Earth, because why they heading to Earth? They're heading to Earth to go make more Viltrumites.
You see, because that's the easiest way.
Well, shoot, FN, we already know that's gonna be a problem in a little bit.
But you know what I'm saying? What's the easiest way to fix your problem? In that
they didn't know about Thraxa yet either. They didn't know about. Well, I mean,
they about to though. Thrag does. He gonna find out.
They kind of knew about Oliver, but they saw him as inferior because of the fact that his skin's still slightly purple. You know, he's not as strong because of his age. But that's the thing too. That's another reason that Mark and Oliver get so strong, is because the blend of their species. You see how fast Mark progresses to become on par with his dad. Well, Oliver's is so much faster because he's got Thraxan DNA, so he's aging that much faster and catching up that much quicker.
His lifespan's
So, like,
also not as long though, Bo.
What is
Yeah.
it?
Oliver's
His
lifespan not that long.
But if you already live for
reached,
thousands of years,
Mhm.
it still ain't gonna matter. Yeah, it still ain't gonna make a difference.
but
And I
Oliver
think-
reached his peak faster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he reached his peak faster than Mark, but his
When
lifespan
I read the
also not
comic,
as long.
I vaguely remember it saying that Oliver was going to live forever too. It's just
Okay.
his Viltrumite DNA overrode his.
It will start to
Thraxan
override.
DNA
Yeah. That's why
because,
you
like, he
lose
had
the
the
skin.
accelerated
I forgot
aging
about
and
that.
everything.
Why
Yeah, I
But
forgot about that.
Why does
But that's
sound
why-
so much like Dragon Ball? Like
Yeah.
you know, when you look at Gohan, like characters like Gohan being stronger than his dad
Well,
and Vegeta.
Isn't Invincible just a ripoff of not a ripoff? Well, yeah, basically a ripoff of everything from comic books to anime to like everything that they do.
Yeah, I think it's a ripoff of DC Comics and
Marvel
and some anime.
Because
Yeah.
Space Racer is a mixture between like Silver Surfer and Ghost Rider.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
literally everything
yeah.
that they have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably where Kirkman got his inspiration. He was just crossing over shit, but yeah, man, I don't know. I think that Oliver right now it's like I said it before. I hate Oliver character. I hate him. I hate his character. He do the stupid. It's like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know about y'all. I mean, y'all military guys might understand this better than I do. So sometimes you can look at a person and be like, yeah, I don't need to fuck with that person. Right? It's like I probably shouldn't. If I fight this guy, I'm probably gonna lose. Why Oliver keep going into these fights?
he's
not-
just
But it's like he can't gauge. Okay, look at when he was on Earth and when he was fighting people on Earth. When whatchamacallit, when he's fighting the dragon, right?
mhm.
You get hit one time and you're like, oh damn, that actually like hurt.
And then his ass went and hid
am I
somewhere.
bleeding? That break a bone? Maybe I shouldn't go for another one. Like let me retreat. Let me think of a plan. Like
He wouldn't let him leave. He had to
like-
call somebody.
There's some depth to it too, I think, because like look at Oliver, look at his upbringing. Like, yeah, he's kind of shut in because he's obviously a controversial child between the planet's biggest traitor and a bug, and then he wants to live up to that name because he doesn't know his dad like how the other people do. He wants to be Kid Omni-Man. So like he's gonna try to go and do shit that he probably knows he can't do, but he's gonna try, and he wants to be like his brother and help his brother out, even though he can't. He doesn't just. He's a teenager. He's a very fastly developing teenager, and what teenagers didn't do dumb stuff,
So you think he got something to prove, and that's why he does the stupid shit.
I think he got something to prove, and he ain't got enough. He ain't got enough in the account to cash the checks he's writing.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just at like a certain point with like my patience with him. We saw it with the Conquest fight. It's like we seen it with all these other fights he's been in, and he just never gets the idea. He never starts to understand. Hey, I'm not as strong as Mark. Let me play support. Like old girl, what's her name?
His body
Jacket?
is aging faster than his mind is.
That's true.
Yeah.
He immature.
He's still a child. That's why, like a dog. He's really like a dog, like a golden retriever.
Yeah.
A big ass golden retriever. Still a fucking puppy at the in the head.
Look at old girl. What's her name?
Tech Jacket.
Yeah, Tech Jacket. She understands her role so perfectly. I love her character.
She's more brain than brawn, though.
Yeah.
I did not like that portrayal. The way Tech Jacket was portrayed in the show, according to the books, I wasn't a fan of that. Now that we've seen it to completion, nope, the gender is fine. I just felt like Tech Jacket, just the person in the armor itself. The armor seemed way better in the books. The guy, it don't matter if it was a guy or a girl. It's just Tech Jacket played a bigger, way more serious, and it played a way bigger role in the fight.
Do you think that
she was literally just support role? She was backline.
But do you think that they also like her character, not just like her, like the being like the character in the armor or the fighting, but do you think that her character might have been made that way as like a to like bring some like companionship to Oliver? Kind of like like because like it seemed like right
But
they like
she-
similar age,
Yeah.
kind of like building a friendship. People are saying that they might replace his future
love future,
interest
yeah.
with her. Right, and it's like
I mean, this is Kirkman kind of rewriting, you know what I'm saying, rewriting the story. So maybe, but I still, they still could have made her character play a bigger role than back lane support. That's all, because that's how it went down.
I don't like how far they deviated. Like she's a teenage girl. She's got like kid tendencies. The Tech Jacket character was so much more technical, brought a lot to the table in the comics because of that technical knowledge and expertise. And I get like bringing it in for like a companionship thing or maybe like a first love thing, and then now we're tying into Oliver talking about how he got a little sprung over a lobster at a fucking Red Lobster.
Hey, that was hilarious.
That shit was
and he still ate it. That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
he still ate it.
He still ate it.
That's what we do, ain't it?
The only thing I don't like is
that's
how
wild.
I don't like how the entire character changed is the thing. Like I could give a damn less if it's a teenage girl.
Yeah.
I think the fact that it doesn't bring that knowledge background in, like, don't get me wrong, she's smart because she knows all this stuff about her suit. She knows all this stuff about the universe, but she doesn't portray the technical expertise that the comic book Tech Jacket did.
Yeah. And the suit seemed a lot weaker too.
It kind of does. Like you really don't see her doing much damage to the Viltrumites. You really don't.
No, and Tech Jacket was going crazy.
And that's probably why they put the what's the name in there, right? The little darts and shit. Like Dave, you're probably right. Kirkman was rewriting things, but I mean, at least he didn't just change the gender and just let that be it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at least he said, if I change the gender, I change the character. If I change the character, I gotta change certain aspects of how these fights go down so that it matches the new character that I've created. So he says, I'm gonna give her these darts that weaken the Viltrumites. I'm gonna, make her more of a support. Probably gonna make the other characters a bit more powerful than they normally would be, right? It's like Thetis in the comic books was not this strong. Like, right?
Oh no, they gave him an upgrade.
Yes. So it's
he
like
was useless in that fight when it was on his own planet.
Yeah.
What is that? The Coalition planet.
Yeah, he got his ass beat
to Leskria.
Yeah.
I'll give Tech Jacket this. She did body one of the Mark clones by herself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but she used that Iron Man shit. That like he got that Omni Beam. There's like the most concentrated blast she could fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah.
So she did a thing.
Yeah. So man, what about the boys, man? How y'all felt about the boys?
Woo, getting spicy.
Shit.
Hey man, so do y'all think he killed his son at the end, or you think he was just knocked out?
No, you didn't watch the end. He breathed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you didn't see that at the end?
I didn't see him breathe. I just looked at.
Oh yeah, when
he's dead.
When Butcher came in, his son he took a breath.
Oh damn. Well.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think we're about to see an entire shift happen.
I'm so used to Homelander, killing people that I'm kind of at this point. I'm like, whoever he touched, they probably did. But what's interesting though, man, is like this whole situation with Soldier Boy, Homelander and his son, and Homelander's son, is like there's a what you call that shit? It's like you're starting to see like how these things are related. It's like Homelander really has a problem, like all around. Like, of course, he has a mental health problem, but just like you look at how he treats his son and how Soldier Boy treats Homelander. Soldier Boy never looked at Homelander as a son. He's like, fuck you, like
don't they call it like they kick the cat syndrome?
What you mean?
Broad would be he might be more abreast of this, but like if the parent gets like cussed out or disappointed at work, they go home, take it out on the kids, then the kid don't got nothing to redirect it on. Yeah, so the kid go kick the cat. They call it like kick the cat syndrome or some shit like that.
Projection, baby. Projection.
Yeah, he redirected his anger onto but
on his son.
But this is another situation, like an Oliver situation. Why why you go alone to fight your dad?
Well, so I think that's because of Butcher. Because Butcher was talking to him, and he obviously talked him up. He's like, "Yeah, you're the only chance we have against your dad." And then Butcher pulled back and was like, "Nah, I just said that to get you on board." So now he's got something to prove. Now he's mad. He's like, "I'm gonna go fucking do this and prove him wrong."
You
What is it
know,
with these fucking kids?
you
He
know
proved
this
him something. All right.
this give me a whole new respect for Gohan in Dragon Ball. You remember how Gohan and Krillin was moving in the Namek Saga? They was
Oh yeah, chilling.
hiding their key. You know, they was running places instead of flying. You know, choosing their battles wisely. You know, they only fought when they actually had to. You remember, like when the Ginyu Force showed up, right? It's like they couldn't run, so they only fought when they had to. Like in Gohan, even when Frieza shows up, right? Gohan didn't just run into the fight, you know, just unnecessarily. Like he was like, "Hey, all right, shit, this motherfucker kind of powerful, you know. Let Vegeta do what he do."
At that point, ain't Gohan been taught by Piccolo for a little while too?
Yes,
I think it's
yeah. That he had been exclusively taught by Piccolo.
Piccolo is so much, and I'm saying this with all love to the rest of the characters, including my boy Vegeta.
Yeah.
Piccolo's way the fuck smarter than all of them. They are dumb as fuck.
Yeah, he analytical
motherfuckers.
Yeah, Piccolo don't just charge into a fight blindly. You know, he kind of gauges the situation before he jumps in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's kind of like what to me is like that. Now I got a whole new respect for characters like Gohan that are even though he's young, he's wise beyond his years.
Tried to use survival while you're in the middle of a fight is like, yeah.
I mean, and even in the Cell Saga, when did you ever see Gohan jump to try to fight for no reason in Cell Saga? Like he really held on to those lessons that Piccolo taught him. I think, even though he's a Saiyan, you know, he's a Saiyan. Your Saiyan blood supposed to yearn for a fight. You know, you've seen it happen with Vegeta and Goku many times. They charge into a fight blindly, but Gohan didn't let his Saiyan blood drive him to make stupid decisions. So this is why I'm like, man, like Homelander's son, and then old dude and Invincible. It's like
Oliver,
like so stupid to be so young and so powerful.
Oliver has only been alive for maybe about about a year and some change.
I get it.
So even though his brain has been it's more than a year. It's got to be about 2-3 years.
It's been a couple years.
So his brain is, you got to think, imagine only being alive for like 3-4 years, and then but you look about 17. So you're gonna be making some irrational choices.
Okay, I get it. And do we not forget that in the Namek Saga, Gohan was only like 8?
Yeah,
he was only like 8.
It's not even just age; it's being exposed. So his dad had been fighting around him, that whole time. He had been exposed to that environment.
Piccolo threw him into the wilderness at like 6,
he had
7.
Been exposed. Oliver is the equivalent of a sheltered child who has been thrown into a high school environment and is having to learn innuendos. He has no clue how to operate.
Y'all trying to give him grace. I ain't giving him no grace.
Hey, okay, I agree with Damon on this one.
What about Homelander's son? What's his name? Ryan. Yeah. What about Ryan?
All 3 of his parents was fucked up. Butchered, his mom and Homelander. Like, can you imagine?
One of your parents, your mom, hid you away from the world. Your other parent is a psychopathic murderer with superpowers. Your third parent is a British dude who wants to see you die just as much as he wants to see everything else.
Who's a psychopathic killer with powers.
and then the very first person that got to look after him after his mom, Mallory raised him while also feeding him anti-espionage information and basically just like,
and he ran her into a wall.
Yeah, just basically mind fucking him the entire time, like keeping him hidden from the truth, not giving him the whole story. And it was fucking years. at least a year. I think he was with Mallory, of her doing that. So everybody he's been around has
Tried to manipulate him.
manipulated him
All
in
right.
some
Lied to
way.
him.
So of course he's a little
Y'all,
fucked up.
you know what?
Yeah.
Y'all giving grace to all these folks, man. I ain't giving no grace. I ain't giving no grace.
Well,
But you know what?
so,
But
but
you know
can
what? You wanna know what? You
understand
know
how
what?
someone can make a bad decision.
No, I can't understand it because Spider-Man, Peter Parker made one bad decision, and then remember what Uncle Ben said: "With great power comes great, responsibility."
But you see where
he
he
held on to
started,
that for the rest of his life.
right? So imagine somebody
He
who
didn't start.
didn't,
You can't say
who
when you
didn't
see
have
where
an
he
Uncle
started.
Ben.
He had an uncle. Uncle when he got his powers. Yeah, he was a teenager. In some
Yes.
iterations, right? But it's like
Mhm.
he got his powers, and then like his uncle died. It wasn't really
Yeah, but
too
his
much
uncle
space
was
in between
already
that.
instilling in him this whole time, and his Aunt May was instilling
Okay,
good qualities in him. Imagine having your brother, how that Oliver have. Your brother's already going through trauma. You know what I'm saying? That his father put him through. He's rushing out to do stupid shit all the time, but he can take it. You want to be like him, and your dad. Basically, everyone hates him, but you love him. Like you kind of messed up. Same thing with Ryan.
I ain't giving no grace, bro. No
Hey,
grace.
I just think they're kids and they confused both of them. Really.
No
I mean,
grace.
that does
No
lead them
grace.
to make dumb decisions.
No grace. Y'all super powered people. I
Yeah.
don't give no grace. I don't give no grace.
Who don't understand anything else
I don't-
but
dysfunction. I don't get no grace, but it's cool. It's like I just look at this as a situation where these characters are superpowered people, human, Viltrumite, whatever you want to call them, superpowered people, and I don't hold them to the standard that I hold a normal child to. I hold a normal child can have a tantrum and throw something across the room, and it's all good. But if Ryan crashes out as a superpowered person, he could destroy a building, and I can't.
So why would you?
I can't create an equivalency for them to say, "Oh, you had a bad upbringing, and so it's okay
How
that you're
can
like
you
this."
understand a kid with no powers? Like, how do a person with powers understand?
I'm not saying
that-
about understanding. I'm saying it's about giving grace. I don't give no grace because the consequences are different. You got a kid who can level a building versus a kid who could break a toy that they throw, or could.
But how are they
like
supposed to
scratch
know
up.
the consequences?
The
I'm not saying you're
consequences are
supposed to know the
different.
consequences. I'm just saying that I don't give no grace. I don't give no grace. So the consequences being what they are for one kid are different from the other kid. They superpowered. I'm gonna have to hold them responsible for the decisions that they make. And so when Ryan goes and fights Homelander and almost gets killed, that's death. If my son goes and touches the stove, he gets hurt. And I told him, hey, don't do that. Don't do that no more. Like, I can't tell Ryan, hey, don't do that no more. You might die. So that's what I'm saying is Oliver going out there and fighting Conquest, he's going to die. I can't hold them to the same standard. Gohan could have went out there and fought a fight that he could win and died.
The consequences are different, but the base thing is the same. I think they're just confused kids. They're doing confused kid stuff.
But the confusion got different. It's a little it's different levels to it, So that's why I say it's like a regular kid. And I guess this this is a lesson that they teach in in superhero comics and superhero stuff. Is like for like the young heroes, it's like teaching them like, hey, your powers come with like a lot of responsibility. You can't just use your powers willy-nilly. Bad things can happen, right? It's like teaching someone like Spider-Man to hide his identity, because if you don't hide your identity, people could go after your Aunt May, it's like teaching these lessons. And then so you find out, okay, well, as a kid, you're gonna make a dumb decision. As a kid, you might brag about your identity. Now something happens and you learned your lesson, right? It's like that could be all well and true, but I think that we just looking at Invincible, The Boys, and we comparing it to characters like Superman or Gohan. It's like, yes, their upbringing was a little different, but at the same time, the consequences remain the same. If Superman had told his identity to people, his parents could have been in danger.
I still got beef with the whole Superman covering up his identity logic, but that's another story for another time.
Yeah,
I got beef with that.
But you see what I'm saying?
Plot armor.
It's like I understand exactly what y'all saying. I agree that upbringing does affect how you make decisions, but at the same time, it don't take away from the consequences of decisions. And so, your consequences of your decisions might not even affect other people. Oliver going out there and doing what he's doing ain't going to affect nobody but Debbie and Mark. But it's like.
Well, speaking of which, I think that's a thing with his upbringing too, because like during this whole thing where Debbie's bringing up Oliver, she's dealing with her own stuff. She goes to that superhero victim support group.
Yeah,
she's got to deal with all those people that Nolan killed, and then she tells one person, she's like, "It was my husband that killed you," and then she gets alienated. So she's going through her own stuff while trying to provide the best upbringing she can for a super abled kid who wants nothing more than to go out there and help. So at some point she's like, I do kind of got to let go. I can't
a part of Oliver wants to help to prove that like he's not a mistake, I'm assuming too.
The right
that was his big thing in this season
Oliver
too.
to Cecil.
Yeah.
The right decision would have been to give Oliver to Cecil, by the way. But
I take everybody.
Okay, all right. Let's look at it from this perspective, and then I'll move on. I ain't gonna hold on to it too much. In these shows, one decision could be like, oh, that's the right decision because it's a show and because it's fiction. Giving him to Debbie was like, okay, like that's good. That's so nice and so sweet. Like she's gonna raise him and be his new mother and all this. What is the logical decision? Take emotions out of it. What's the logical decision? To make sure that Oliver don't grow up and be fucked up.
Yes.
What's the right decision?
That would have been another Ryan and Mallory situation.
Not
Cecil
really. Okay, but Bo, how you feel about Cecil? Like just like how you really feel about Cecil?
Cecil for me is the epitome of for the greater good.
But do you think that he manipulates situations beyond just like controlling? Like, yes. Do you think that he uses emotional manipulation to make people do things that they shouldn't do?
Emotional manipulation, maybe not. He's way too technical. He's way too disconnected for that. But he does manipulate situations to try to gain some upper ends, even though he shouldn't. Case in point, Conquest. He wants to keep Conquest to question him about what's going on. What happens? Conquest breaks out, and Cecil's like, "Oh, we fucked. We fucked up big time."
I think if Cecil had got all the Oliver, he would have trained him up properly, the same way he tried to do for Invincible. It's just that, unfortunately, Invincible had other things going on, such as his father, right? And of course, all the other shit, that was happening. But Cecil, I think Cecil tried to do right by Mark. I just don't think that the environment supported it. So it's like trying to train you up into becoming the proper hero, trying to, like teach you the right lessons, trying to tell you, hey, don't go into that fight. You're not ready yet. Shit like that. I think that
Cecil and Mallory's situation is a lot the same too. Like you've got this person, like this is your one chance against this overpowered enemy that you can't beat without their help. So it's the same thing with Cecil and Invincible. Cecil's trying to get Mark on their side, train him up, get him as strong, help us, help you, blah blah blah. And it's the same thing with Mallory, trying to keep Ryan from asking these questions. What happened to my mom? What's my actual dad like? All these questions. So like he's trying to play that middle ground of keeping him on their side. But at the same point in time, you kind of can't do that to a kid because they're kids. They're, they're impressionable. They're always going to have a curious mind. It's a whole bunch of stuff, really.
Well, I guess it's a hot take. I'm just thinking of the logical decisions and that I would make in these situations. I'm like, Cecil would have been the best fit to make sure that Oliver grows up the way he needs to grow up, and possibly having him at a younger age, would have been able to teach him not to be as reckless as he ended up being. What's her name? Debbie did not teach Oliver the right way to use his powers. She was more so, you shouldn't even be going out there to begin with. And of course, when you tell a kid no, they want to do the opposite. right?
Well,
So
that's the same struggle that
yeah,
Superman's parents had with him. They couldn't teach him anything about his powers. They just tried to teach him right from wrong.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
I think in the comics, canonically,
yeah,
I don't really read DC comics, but
yeah.
I think it was they found out that he was going out and trying to help this stuff because he like
Mhm.
came back with smoky clothes and burn up clothes and stuff. So like
Yeah,
it's the same sort of deal, I think, in my opinion.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what do y'all want to talk about next? We got a bunch of other stuff that I mean that like like what are y'all feeling like discussing next? I mean,
We
Damon's
could
was
do the demons
good.
of the shadow. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a lot of like it. They unlocked a lot of stuff in Demons of the Shadow Realm. At least they answered a few more questions. Still leaving stuff
y'all
open
got old
ended.
dude name. Y'all got old dude name.
I'm talking about-
Oh, his real name?
Yeah, his real name.
Man, I can't remember. They only said it a couple times. I gotta.
yeah, I only get like
Yuru.
data.
Yeah.
We still got
so-
new show amnesia.
It's your rule.
What? Yeah.
It was good though, man. I'm glad they talked a little bit more about
Yeah.
what was going on in the organizations and stuff like that.
Yeah, we found out what he said his objective was like to make sure that he keep the brother and the sister out of enemy hands, and the enemy turned out to be like a branch of their clan, or not a branch, but like I guess a clan that lived in that village that kind of branched off. And
From what they say, something differences.
They said cultural differences.
Cultural differences, yeah.
Yeah, I assume the cultural difference is living out in society versus living isolated.
I'm still tripping out with the fact they took this man to the gas station and gave him a rice cake, and it blew his mind. You would have thought they gave him a hot steak.
Yeah.
Yo, when he was like, he like seaweed and something else. He was like, "This is the gift from the gods."
First off, we're not gonna look over the fact that they did that boy wrong by giving him a gas station T-shirt.
They gave him,
I mean, but when you think about it, like didn't he say that he's had those things before, but they like only rarely. Like I guess,
well, yeah, because what's his face goes down into town and brings stuff up every once in a while.
So I mean, like imagine you only had a Rice Krispie treat one time ever in your entire life, and like only maybe a little bit, and then you go out there and they give you another Rice Krispie treat. You're like, shit, I had this shit in them.
Then it's probably fresh too.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling how long that man had been walking with that Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah,
I just want a different T-shirt.
Man, he ain't never had different clothes, yo.
Like, bro, you ain't never you ain't never got no crispy white teeth from the gas station, bro.
But better than that, though. But they could have got that man. They could have got that man a welcome visitor T-shirt or some shit, but they did that man so wrong. They said, "Let me get you this gas station see-through T-shirt."
They grabbed whatever they could as quick as they could, you know.
Yeah,
and FM, listen, you and Damo should know more than anybody what them gas station teas are like.
He is a newly initiated main character. He gonna get his uniform eventually. He gonna get his signature outfit. Every character got to go through this.
I'm over here sitting like, what is this? The early 2000s? Like, bro, about to really crank that Soldier Boy with that old school white T-shirt.
Don't worry, bro. He gonna get his outfit, bro. We might have to wait like 5 or 6 episodes before he get his outfit. You know, he gonna get it.
He gonna have the superhero dress up.
And it better not come with a cape either, because that shit corny.
No capes.
Nah. Like, man. You can tell by the way the intro is on what his outfit.
No, don't pull that shit, FM, because that nigga Elric had that damn cape on.
That's a jacket. That's a coat.
He had like a trench coat, dude.
Yeah, that was a jacket, bro. What you talking about? Elric had a solid outfit.
He didn't have his
arms in that.
Edward was dressed.
He got the same coat the one girl got. That was in episode 1.
Wait, Damo, you gonna let Broad talk about Elric like this, and you got the Elric jacket?
Everybody's entitled to their own personal opinions.
Oh nah, bro. you no, bro. You can't talk about full metal outfits, bro. They actually had some good character designs. Yeah, I don't know. I can't name one character in the entire show that got a bad character like outfit design, other than maybe like it. Wait, his teacher. What was her outfit? His teacher was like just like the most basic.
Just a regular
outfit.
shirt. Yeah,
like a
with the
regular
cleavage
ass
out.
t-shirt. Like she was so
she
basic.
ain't- Mhm.
She was basic, but I mean, everybody else, bro, top notch, bro. Top notch
Shoot,
character designs.
her husband wore a regular white t-shirt.
Yeah, he wore. No, I
and
think he
just
wore like
some
a
black
beater, a white beater or
sweatpants.
some shit, right?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah, like a
beater
tank
with some
top.
sweatpants on and
Yeah.
the thong flip flops. Like he was just
Yeah.
chilling.
They were pretty plain, but most characters were solid though.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I think that we're gonna be good. It also, you know, man, I love the right and the left, bro. I can't say this enough, bro. I love their characters. Like they are such amazing characters. Like design. It's almost like if JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stands had personalities.
Yeah,
You know?
that's fair. I get that.
Like, yeah, it's like when they talking about what their objectives are, and was it the left said I'm more of like a hands-on, and she was like saying like I'm more hands-on, like I like to get in, like I like to get in there, I like to get in the fight. And the was it the right? They got the male one. I think the right is the male one, the left is the female one.
Yeah, the left is the female.
Yeah, so the right was just sitting there cheesy, like, yeah, that's my sis, that's my dog.
Yeah.
Crash out.
I think they like it. Also, what's funny, I hope that we get more development because with this too, because like I'm assume that they think that they're siblings, right? And so I just think that it's funny. It's like them being siblings. Like, how long have they been together? Were they ever kids? You know, or have they always, or were they born adults? Like, were I wonder, like, how these daemons are,
how the daemons like progress in age and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Like, how do
What-
they
what's the
originate?
force?
Like, do they originate being like as powerful as they are, or did they become this strong and this grown over time? So, I don't know. And then we saw with old girl, her daemon could change sizes. You know, those, with the two sets of jaws.
Yeah,
hers, it could change sizes because you remember when she was on the stretcher, it was like teeny tiny.
See, I'm definitely detecting some hints of some JoJo's.
Yeah,
for sure, just based off of how this is playing out.
Yeah. But I also think that I want to see more of what the actual characters themselves can do, because we know that the main character, he clearly has some skill with the bow.
Oh yeah,
I feel like he might have some overall skill just in general when it comes to survival. I think he might have some decent survival.
Bro, gonna put the paws on somebody.
Probably he might have some martial arts experience. We haven't seen him do any hand-to-hand combat. I feel like he might have some good survival experience in general, because they talked about how him and his dad used to hunt. And that was some of his earliest memories of his dad, is just them going out hunting. And so it's
he's
like
definitely
clearly,
shown he don't back away from a fight. He's extremely resourceful.
Yeah,
like when it comes to a fight,
and not panicking either. When they saw that all those people were getting killed and shit, and when they invaded, he did not
he stayed
panic.
even. Nope.
So
he was like,
man.
Look, he told his people he saw what they could do, and he still was like, yo, look for survivors. He saw what she was capable of, had no worries.
Yeah, like Damo cut out for the stream. But yeah, absolutely, bro. I think that, last stream we were comparing them to Edward Elric, but it's like very similar actually. Like just the level-headedness, like the level of experience that they had going into the start of the series. We not starting from zero. We not starting like a Deku or a Asta from Black Clover. Like we not starting off from zero. We starting off, these characters are already fairly capable. So
I appreciate.
I want to see other characters, because old girl with the jaws, she clearly has very little combat experience. She clearly has no capability outside of controlling those jaws.
I don't think she's ever really had to either.
Yeah, probably not.
Most people she went against can't see.
Can't see it.
See the jaws.
They get hit in half, and that's it.
Yeah. But old dude, I want to see old dude who said he should have brought his.
No, that was him. That was his frog. I thought that was on the elevator. Remember the girl on the elevator?
No. I'm saying I want to see what he can do. Like I want to see like what overall, not just his Damon's, but I want to see what he can do because I feel like we're not just gonna see Damon's fighting. I feel like the characters themselves are going to
get into it,
have fights. Yeah. So I think that it's gonna be like, hey,
because if two Damons is fighting, that means the people still got to get busy. You can't just stand there and watch. Yeah,
exactly.
I got you.
So that's how I think this is gonna go. Which is, I mean, Bo was just talking about JoJo's. And JoJo's, I think, really, when it first started, then the whole stands, became a thing. The characters were kind of just like letting their stands duke it out, but it progressed kind of later towards the characters actually fighting themselves. Because what, like, Bo, you seen JoJo's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when what's his name? Joseph. Was it not Joseph? What's
Jotaro?
No, the one who you remember, he became an old man later in the series, but he was the second MC.
I think that was Jotaro.
Joseph. That was Joseph.
Was it Joseph?
Yeah. The original was Jonathan, and then you're right, Jonathan, and it was Joseph. Yep. Yeah, so Joseph, you remember when he unlocked his stand? What was the name of his stand?
It was something purple, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about what it was. It wasn't super popular because remember that was the first series where they had the
tentacles. It was like tentacles or something. It was something purple. I can't think.
Oh no, Hermit Purple.
Hermit Purple.
Hermit Purple. Yeah. You remember?
Yeah.
You remember? Like there wasn't a lot of fist fighting in that portion of JoJo's. Like it was a lot of just the stands fighting against each other. But when we got to whatchamacallit, Jotaro was actually fighting. You remember? Yeah. And then in the next one, what was after that? The one where the guy was a mafia boss. Giorno actually like fought too. So I think that I could see the similarities and the comparisons on like how we're gonna possibly see things go with Damon's. Is that Damon's gonna fight each other, humans gonna fight too, and it's gonna be. I mean, especially if the Damons can separate, because remember we saw the Damons can separate from the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they don't have to ride upon them.
Yeah, I guess they can. They can act independently. So, Lumberjack asked us what our takes on Hell's Paradise were. Y'all got any hot takes on Hell's Paradise? We discussed it when it was running. Lumberjack, we were discussing it when it was running, but I don't think we talked about that last episode.
We didn't. But the last episode was more of hey, we're gonna finish up this fight. We gotta meet at this place. Well, it was really episode 24 and 23 that was like everybody's conclusion.
Yeah, but that last episode, it was solid because you remember that's when all the folks showed up. That's when everybody actually, all the when the other group showed up.
I want to call them Hashira, but they not. But yeah, all the other people. Funny. I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Old dude with the black hair was getting busy. Well, he was getting busy.
Oh, he was ready to go. But he met up with the three, the one with the hook for a hand, the boy with the bowl cut. Like, he met up with them.
Call them all inmates. They don't have any accolades right now. They just inmates.
Why are you trying to make it seem like the movie Life?
They on death row right now.
He right.
Yeah.
But no, man, Gabimaru, I mean, I think that Hell's Paradise is a phenomenal series. I think we still got a little while to go, but Gabimaru is he's still being fleshed out as a character. So we still got a good bit to see. Still don't really know everything about his past or all that.
You read it, so I mean, so you would be the best.
Of course,
you. Be
so I'm saying it while I'm saying it. You know what I mean? So man, you got a lot to still see.
You said we should get about one more season.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, you got unless they decide to stretch it out and give more characters like
depth.
I gotta ask this question, man, because I mean, since Lumberjack then brought us to it, talking about Hell's Paradise, I gotta ask this question because it happened at the very last episode when those other ninjas showed up. You remember they was like, we got our own objective You remember? Oh, it was the girl ninja. She was like, it was
with
almost
the
like
dual-sided katana.
yeah. It was almost like she was like.
Oh, you talking the ninja
No, the
girl, not her.
ninjas. Yeah, the ninjas.
Yeah,
I'm
the
talking about the
ninjas.
ninjas.
Yeah.
When the ninjas, remember one of them was female, and she was like, she had her own objective. Like
She
for
seems like
chasing
she's in
down
love with
Gabimaru.
Gabimaru. Yeah.
That's what I was literally thinking.
Was it
thinking that
love
too.
or obsession? I'm not
It,
sure
was,
yet.
it seemed like obsession to me, but I mean, it could be a mix of love and obsession. But she was like, she got her own objective. She was like, and everybody else is just like, hey, we're here to kill him. We're here to kill him. That's pretty much it, right? But it was like
I know
she
like yeah.
was
She
like,
ain't
I
finna
got
hear all
my
that.
own agenda right here. So I'm curious as to how that's gonna play out, because they also still playing around with the idea of old girl. It's like we still ain't seen anybody interact with her outside of Gabimaru in the cutscenes. It's like old girl is like,
It's like, do she exist?
you know what I'm saying? Like
we don't know. Yeah.
Because you would think that if people knew that him and her were together, that she wouldn't be alive right now anyways. Like, but we ain't seen no cutscenes that cut to like how she's feeling or what she's thinking right now. Like, is she missing Gabimaru? Like like we ain't seen her in real time in the
because
series
that adds to the lore and the mystery of Hell's Paradise. You have this assassin who out of nowhere just professes that he has a love interest, and now you're left wondering,
never seen her.
Is she real? Is she a figment of his imagination? Because he almost died, literally almost died, and then he thought about her, and then all of a sudden everything's okay now. It brought him back to consciousness. So it's like, is she alive? Is she not? Yeah. Is she somewhere thinking about him? Did she get killed? We don't know, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
And then the other thing I was gonna say, man, is that the Tenzin, like, now that almost all of them are dead, you only got one left. Are they even like a threat anymore? Like, is that it for them as far as being like the main villains? Because it seemed like that's it. It seemed like we about to transition into those other people that just invaded being the villains of, I guess, this next arc. But the team, like the Tenzin, done for. So yeah, I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track.
We on our way to the last arc. Remember I said, man, Hell's Paradise is a very short series.
Yeah,
I like that too.
Very short series, so they can really throw. They can throw the whole budget on animation. To be honest with you, because it'll be done soon.
Yeah, everything don't gotta be long. I appreciate that. Hell's Paradise did it. Demon Slayer did it. If you can wrap your shit up in less than 300 chapters, I feel like less than 300 chapters, you can wrap it up in 4 or 5 seasons, 3 or 4 or 5 seasons. You know what I'm saying? It's like stuff like Reincarnated as a Slime. I mean, for people that know or don't know, Reincarnated as a Slime gonna last. We probably got like 5 more seasons of Reincarnated as a Slime, bro. It's gonna if they keep going, that's gonna be like a 10 season.
You see the chat?
What he said.
The anime that fumbled is ending worse than the Promised Neverland. Hey,
Oh my god, bro. Promised Neverland could have been the biggest fucking thing ever, bro. I swear to God, it could have been the biggest fucking thing ever. And they fumbled that shit so bad, bro.
All they had to do was just follow the manga.
It give me nightmares to this day, bro. I swear to God, bro. It give me nightmares to this day, bro. I think about that shit. It live rent free in my mind. Like, bro, every time I see Promised Neverland come up, it make me mad. Because for people that don't know, the second season of Promised Neverland anime completely deviated from the actual source material. The manga, that second arc after they leave the whatchamacallit, after they leave the
orphanage.
The orphanage. Yeah, after they leave the orphanage, that second arc was peak, bro. When they were, you remember when they was playing the game? You remember with old dude and he was hunting them? Oh my god, bro. That arc was peak, man. Oh,
I know. Peak, I know. I don't even know why they did. I feel like they need to answer for that. Like, somebody gotta get fired for that.
Somebody they gotta do a remake. That's what they need to do. They need to do a remake. They need to redo that shit. They need to run that back. Run that one back, but give us the real second season and apologize for the first one.
He asking some good questions. This Lumberjack?
Yeah, that first season Sorry, that first season, that second season, that was like some Dragon Ball Evolution shit. That's like some shit that we don't even talk about.
We don't talk about. Yeah, you
don't
see,
bring
no one
it
talks
into
about that.
existence. Don't do it. Don't
Like
say
that.
it.
Yeah,
That's like
this lumberjack dude asked some really,
He
some
has
really
some
good.
great questions, man.
That's a buddy of mine. That's a buddy of mine.
That's
He's been
what's up,
messaging
man.
me.
Shout out to him, yo.
Yeah, he been doing all right. I'll give him that. Don't inflate his ego too much. Promise Neverland Brotherhood is insane. Calm down.
Probably Neverland solid, bro. It was solid. It was so solid. Anyways, yeah. Oh man, you got me fired up by some Promise Neverland, bro. I ain't had it on my bingo what's the name today?
Hey man,
you know.
before we get out of here, too. What's up, bro?
Oh, I was gonna ask Damo. Hey, Damo, have you watched the Witch Hat Atelier yet?
No, but I've been seeing y'all talk about it.
Bro,
Dog.
listen, it ain't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
It was not my cup of tea in the beginning because you know how I write.
Oh, wait.
But it's really good.
But I will say, speaking of that, because I've always been like kind of weird on the magic stuff. I just watched
You said you
Mashley. I started watching Mashley. Yeah, I started it and I got caught up.
No.
So I like that, man. I like it.
Oh, the Mashal dude. Hey, that shit is funny. Yeah.
That goes right along the lines of One Punch Man,
Yes.
but at Hogwarts, and I love it.
Yeah. I feel like he another Gad character that's strong as hell that for no reason. So
Man, his love for what is those buns called that he loves?
Cream buns.
Sweet cream buns.
Yeah, cream puffs.
Yeah.
Little cream puff thing.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
I know.
How's this dude as yoked as he is,
y'all
but he's
be-
eating fucking sweet cakes? Calm
Y'all
down,
be
man.
ayo, y'all be ayo and stuff that ain't even gay. Like, come on now. Like cream puffs is actual food.
Hey, but
But
real
no,
though,
this is for FM. Since you do the slice of life shit,
Yeah.
that you and I are polar opposites. Hey, watch that. I finished
got
all 12. You gonna fuck with that. And the girl reminds you of Anya from Spy Family, like a grown-up version of her. But like, yeah, she has these intrusive thoughts, and like she let them come out in her mind. Like you see it, it's dope. It's dope as shit. We'll talk about it.
That sounds like one about the girl who talk in Russian. She say shit in Russian. She like say freaky shit in Russian, but he don't know that she's saying it. He don't know what she's saying.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
The only bad part about the whole anime is you can't have subtitles on, because when she's speaking Russian, they put titles on, but then the subtitles say speaking in Russian. I'm like, God, dog it, man.
Yeah.
No, I will say back to Witch Hat.
Oh yeah.
Y'all said something about that in the group chat, and I gotta say, I am so like surprised by it. Like, it's crisp, it's clean. When they do those, the thing that gets me the most, like I've been saying, is when they do those close-ups. So much detail in it. It's gorgeous.
I love the detail put into the animation of things like wind blowing, leaves blowing in the wind.
Everything's subtle.
Like
it's
the
so nice.
hair blowing, like shit like that is like what get me, because like that's detailed animation when I can see your hair, the strands of your hair blowing in the wind, and like leaves flying in the air and the sun glaring, and like how the sun hits, like when she did that spell and the crystals, started enveloping the house, and you can see like the moonlight was hitting the crystals, and it was just, oh my god. Like when he swept her up and they were flying in the air, like the clothes was billowing, like, bro, it was just so much detail. I remember I saw somebody talking about it online, and they were saying like that's movie quality animation, and I was like, that
for sure.
You know what it reminded me of? Damo, it reminded me of Studio Ghibli shit. Like that's what.
I thought of Damo when how he liked that. I was like, this is Studio Ghibli shit, man.
And listen, Damo, I'm gonna be real with you. I hate Studio Ghibli. I hate it with a passion.
Get out of here.
Listen, I hate Studio Ghibli with a passion, but for some reason, this show really attracts me because it got a little bit of edge to it. Like, it's cute, it's cutesy, but it got a little edge to it.
Because Broad don't fuck with this.
So
and I'm impressed that he likes it.
So wait, my chat not updating. What did you just say?
Oh no! I'm talking about Broad.
No,
how can you not like Ghibli? Get out of here.
Listen, my girl showed me what was that movie? Spirited Away. I fell asleep halfway.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a Studio Ghibli guy either, but I don't talk bad about it because I understand like why people love it.
Yeah, me too.
But
I get it. I get it too because it's cutesy, but it ain't. Like I said, it ain't.
Thank you.
But
Thank you, Alex.
Sorry, Lumberjack.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, man, like in that third episode, like what y'all think about like the characters, like what, like tell me like y'all thoughts, man, just like on what, because like I was just like one, I don't like old girl, the hating bitch, yeah, she a hater.
Yeah,
she a hater. Everybody else happy and embracing her and like loving the old girl, and she ain't got nothing
but
but
her old
backhanded.
hateful ass.
Yeah, she ain't got nothing but backhanded compliments,
but
backhanded compliments and shit. Like she got backhanded compliments. She talked about her mother. That was crossing the line. Okay, when she was like, "Oh yeah, you're that girl who did that forbidden magic and got her mother killed or whatever." You know what I'm saying? Like she
crossed the line too fucking much. Yeah,
she crossed
you know
the
what
line.
vibes it's giving me? Katsuki Bakugo vibes. Like,
you think she gonna be like?
I think it's gonna be a rival situation. I think it's gonna be a rival situation. There's gonna be some mutual ground, but I think for now it's the whole way that Bakugo was treating Izuku at the beginning, and then they're gonna have this middle ground arc where they're kind of on the same footing.
Do you think she's hating because like she feel like old girl like hasn't earned anything, like any like accolades yet? Like do you feel like it's like a like you gotta earn your stripes before I fuck with you type of situation?
And it's the same thing with like My Hero Academia, you know.
Yeah. Oh
Izuku
yeah, Madara basically.
Wait,
yeah,
when she
Deku
showed up,
like,
what you gonna say?
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say when old
Deku
girl
was hating. I mean, Bakugo was hating on Deku because he didn't deserve it.
Yeah, like when old girl showed up, but when she showed up with that flower, and and old girl like walked into another room, she was like, she wasn't even happy or excited for her. Like she was like, "Damn!" Like you.
I think she
like
that would be her roommate too. Get fucking hurt. Like it wasn't even a thing where it was like, "Oh no, I didn't know that she was supposed to go." She probably fucking knew, and was like, "Nah, fuck her."
See, my thing is, I ain't mad at her. Like, yeah, everybody can hate her or whatever, but I think her perspective is like, you wasn't. It's kind of like the whole you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Like, you weren't here from the start. Like, you didn't get it out the mud. Like from all of us, you ain't one of us. And I get it. It's kind of like, well, you shouldn't like exclude this kid because she's not one of y'all. She's learning, yada yada yada. But again,
But broad like that's see you saying that now is like the context to it is like in the episode when she's out and doing the thing and the teacher comes back and he's like, "Where's old girl?" And then the other girls like, "Oh, like she went out on the thing." He's like, "Well, what the?" He's like, "Why would you send her on this mission?" That's not a mission for somebody who did not grow up around magic. Y'all grew up around magic y'all whole lives, but she's just new to it now. And so, like, this isn't a mission that you would send a newbie on. I'm just like, I mean, I respect it. I understand because it's like, think about like, we look at Harry Potter, everybody but Harry, and maybe I guess Hermione, but not really Hermione, but it's like everybody but Harry was raised up in magic. The Weasleys raised up in magic. They've been around this shit, right? Even Hermione was a prodigy, So it's like all these other folks have been raised up in magic their whole lives. They've been known about magic. Harry just found out about magic. What, on his 10th birthday? Like you can't compare, and then you also gotta be like, shit, damn, you gonna send Harry out on a mission to go do some shit that he should have never even been around. He's surprised seeing shit like the Quidditch. Meanwhile, other folks been watching Quidditch matches their whole life. He's surprised by everything he sees. So I compare her to Harry, kind of like in the first couple books. Yeah, everything Harry encountered, he was surprised. Other folks was like, "Oh, damn," like I've seen that before. You know,
See, I'm kind of surprised with the synopsis of the show. Like with magic being something that everybody can do and it has to
Yeah.
be drawn.
yeah,
I'm surprised it hasn't come up before. I'm surprised. Well, no. Then again, he did say that everybody else
Special
who had
ink.
figured it out had to have their memory wiped. So never mind. I take
Yeah.
that back.
and you also have to have special ink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that special. I think special ink. You know, and I don't know if the pen special or is it just the ink?
I think it's the
Because she
ink,
compared it
because
to a
she
wand.
can draw. Because remember, she drew with anything.
You
She
right? Yeah,
actually-
she used the regular fountain pen. I think you're right.
Yeah, she used that rock that she drew on her
Yeah,
on her jacket, but she
Yeah.
used the ink from that bag.
yeah.
That
So
he
it
gave
was
her.
it was so it was the ink. It was definitely the ink.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta have special ink. So I mean, yeah, like I don't think everybody would discover it, but you're right. For the people who probably, I think he said that if you did forbidden magic, you had to have your memory wiped, not just magic. I think it was
Well, if that's
forbidden
the
magic.
case, I'm surprised there's not more cases of people just like figuring it out. You know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Lumberjack, just to answer your question, what anime that you acknowledge is objectively dumb and bad do you enjoy through the
You enjoy
hate?
watching?
I don't know, Alex. What's your favorite anime? Tell us so I can say that it's bad.
I'm trying
Can
to
I
think
say one
about
that is just objective? One that I enjoy that's objectively
That was
bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have one of those.
I still enjoy One Punch Man, even though the animation is trash. But then again, but then again, I like, you know, I told y'all that before. Like, I don't care about animation for everything. Sometimes I enjoy something, even though the animation is trash, just because I want to see it.
What is that one anime that was kind of giving low key like Yu-Gi-Oh vibes?
I'm gonna throw in Fairy
Talking about
Tail.
Duel
I
Masters
hate
back in the day.
No. It's on Netflix. But
Damn, you
Damo, what's the Damo?
Shaman King. I'm going
Damo.
Shaman King.
You don't like Shaman King?
I love
Shaman King
Shaman
just got a
King.
remake.
Oh.
Shaman King
Hot
is
takes.
fire, but I can see
I
if it's
like
corny
it.
for other people.
Yeah, Shaman
Oh,
King was
yeah,
solid.
Let
Fairy
me
Tail
look
though.
at
Wait a
my-
minute. Wait. Damo.
Bro, it's
Yeah, circle
trash.
back. Nah,
I still watch it. I still watch
uh-uh.
it, but it's trash, bro. It's garbage. It is
Nah.
complete garbage.
And
I watched all of it too. I watched all of it, but I watched it knowing that it was bad.
I
crazy.
invited you to be on this podcast with me and be my co-host, and you start talking about Fairy Tail.
That was aimed at you, by the way. I knew you was going. I was waiting on you to react. Y'all were talking, and he said, "Wait, Fairy Tail."
See how he be rage baiting me.
Bro. I don't like
see how
Fairy
he be-
Tail, bro.
see how
Just
he
like you
rage
don't like
baiting me?
Studio Ghibli, bro. I don't like. Fairy
I ain't say
Tail,
I ain't
bro.
like Studio Ghibli. I said Studio Ghibli is not my favorite thing, but I do not hate on it.
See, listen,
you know,
I do not
it's
hate
not
on it.
my- Listen, Fairy Tail is
I
not my
can't hate that.
favorite. I've watched it. I was excited when the movie came out, and Natsu, you know, met the dragon and got the half dragon body. I was excited for that. I just
Fuck
don't
that.
like
That
Fairy
movie
Tail.
ain't shit. I'm talking about just Fairy Tail in general, bro. Like, I'm talking about Fairy Tail in
Listen,
general,
man.
bro. Like,
If he
Fairy
knew he
Tail-
was gonna get a rise out of you, it's the same thing Bro
Alright.
put in the group chat when he put some. I also was the clip
Bro.
that says was solo leveling overrated. I didn't even click on that. I said I'm not today. I'm having a good day,
Not
yo.
today.
Yeah, I'm having a good day. I don't know.
I'm shut the fuck up,
It
man.
could be one of those clickbait
Watch
ones.
this. Hey, Lumberjack. Watch this. I'm about to hurt feelings.
Nah, bro. Don't
I
even say
watched the
nothing.
first
I
2 episodes of Free Run. Did not enjoy it at all.
All right, cool, bro.
If you watch 2 episodes,
Hey, no. Hey, Bo, don't fall for it, bro. You trying to raise bait. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let
Don't
him
do
have
it.
it,
Bro,
man.
you know what, bro?
Don't do it, Bo.
I'm gonna be at your house tomorrow. I'm gonna be at your house.
Nah, man, you gotta say something about JJK. He gonna hop up by the seat. Go ahead.
Nah, Bo. Look,
Hey,
Bo,
JJK's overrated. It's fine.
Bo, what you do is, Bo, this is what you got to do, man. You know, you show up not at his house, but you know, I don't know, about 50, 100 feet away, you know, got your rifle, aim, you know, in his window, be like, hey, bro, hey, I see you through the window, you know, you over there, you know,
That's crazy.
playing your Switch. Hey, I was gonna let you know, what you think about Free Run again? Like, what you think about Free Run again? I just want to know, just, you know,
There we go. I got
You
one.
know,
I got one now.
gun
The
to your
devil.
head. Gun to your head. Yeah, how good is free run?
The devil is a part timer. I think would be mine. Like it's stupid, it's silly, but it's fun. I like Devil's a part
I
timer.
like that one. That was okay. That one was decent. I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it was decent. I feel like that's one of those obscure ones that a lot of folks don't even know about.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
been
make
a
it
while
past.
since I
I
watched
didn't make
it.
it past the intro on
Sakamoto
that
Days
one.
is fire. Like even because I think the lumberjack he mentioned Sakamoto Days. I think it gives I give it credit just because it gives nostalgia. Like for the people that miss like Cowboy Bebop and shit.
Yeah.
It kind of reels them back in.
What's some other shit, man? Y'all watch Reincarnated as a Slime this week?
I'm catching up.
I did, man. It was actually kind of
Solid,
funny when
right?
they got their shit together at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just funny because it's like one thing about Reincarnated Slime that I understand why people hate this aspect of it is that you got these episodes as like slice of life filler almost as episodes, but within the episodes you do have plot moving. It's just moving in the
Very
background.
little bit.
It's like the shit with the old girl with the what was her Mary Bell?
greed.
Yeah, like you got like you had that, but that was a background to like some slice of life filler shit.
I'm so hyper.
See, what gets me about Reincarnated as a Slime is like it came out during that whole huge push for isekais.
Yeah.
And every new anime that was released that year, like 90% of them were isekais. And I watched it. I like it. Don't get me wrong. But like it was part of that big trope push, and it did the same thing. The overpowered MC, everything's going right for them. I think the first thing that really went wrong was when they were attacked by the humans. I think it was second season. He unlocked the Raphael ability.
Yeah,
like, I think
Raphael tough.
The first thing that went wrong for him, though. So I like it. Don't get me wrong. I will watch it. The new season, I'm gonna rewatch everything so I can get like freshened back up. But I think it's good. I just think it's one of those like trope animes, and here we are with it again. You know.
I think it does something unique though, because like you don't got a lot of these series where the character is overpowered but faces an obstacle that he wasn't expecting. Because you remember, like in the episode, old girl was like when she was living, in her previous life, she said, "I never have nothing that I could not accomplish," and then now she's found like something that she could not accomplish. Right, is like conquering like Rimuru in his kingdom, right? So she's like trying to figure out how can I do this, and she's also reincarnated, by the way. So she's reincarnated from the real world.
Man,
and
she lived her whole life, yo. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Usually they die and then
yeah. But it's like, to me, it's like Rimuru has never had an obstacle that he could not overcome. But until those folks invade Tempest and kill all, they killed all those folks that they killed, and he's like, realizing I'm not omnipotent. I can't protect everybody at all times. And there are ways that, I could be vulnerable to attack. Maybe not I would die, but people I care about would die. So I think he's realizing that he's not all powerful, but also realizing that if I plan well enough, there's not anything that I can't overcome. I think also Rimuru was lucky, but that the Demon Lord, the Demon Lord ritual was what it was, because the Demon Lord ritual was that he had to kill 10,000. Yeah, he had to kill 10,000 people in order and extract their souls. Just so happened that the enemy military that had just attacked this village was like 10,000 motherfuckers.
10,000.
Yep. And so
he said, you don't say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's like the alternative would have been he would have had to sacrifice 10,000 innocent people potentially, right?
Yeah.
Would he have done it? I don't know. We don't know.
I don't think he would have.
But I mean, you think about it, all the people that died, all the people that died in Tempest. You remember he had them in like stasis. You remember he did a spell.
Yeah, so their souls won't leave.
Exactly. Yeah, and so you remember, like I said before, it was Raphael. I forgot what the name of it was before it became Raphael, but the little, the voice in his, his head was telling him.
Let me look it up because I should know that.
Yeah, but the voice in his head was telling him that this is what you're gonna have to do to become a demon lord. You got to extract all these souls, and so like you both said, yeah, you don't say like the enemy army is 10,000 people deep. Let me go, and then the way he killed all of them was crazy. Like he did minimal effort. What he did, that little droplet, he made like a little droplet, and then like reflected light off of it, and right above him. And it did all the work for him.
Do that.
Great sage.
Great sage, and it became Raphael. So, yeah, man. I mean, I feel like he's never had an obstacle. And then also the other thing too is that he has the most OP lineup of people under him. Like he got the Veldora. He got what you call it, one of the primordial demons.
Miriam.
You said Miriam.
Not Miriam, but Malim.
Oh, well, Malim ain't under him. Malim is like another demon lord. So it's like I'm talking about,
but she's still part of his team. But I get
she
what
a
you're
friend.
saying.
Yeah, she one of his friends. So it's like, if he wanted her to help,
but
she would definitely help.
Like
but Veldora's like in there.
He's still a friend.
That's his little subordinate. He feed him and give him manga, and then like Veldora just chills out and hangs out.
Why do I feel like in every anime that I've enjoyed so far, they got a character named Benimaru that I enjoy?
It's a popular name. It's a popular name.
That is true.
I was gonna say that and then what's so funny is Veldora be breaking the fourth wall too. He be doing like Kamehamehas and shit.
Bro, that shit be cracking me up. Bro.
Yeah, he like when he got that human body, he could not wait, boy. He could not wait to start doing some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he did that Kamehameha, I was like, oh my god, like
bro, and then did every Street Fighter move.
Yep.
Crack me the hell up.
But yeah, I was gonna say Benimaru is a popular name. What were you gonna say, David?
Have y'all seen that Street Fighter trailer?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That shit look like it's gonna be good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna see it. I'm going to see it.
It look campy, but in a good way. It looked like it's campy.
It's gonna have to be
be
successful. It's gonna have to be.
You remember the old Street Fighter movies was very serious. I liked them, but it was very serious.
You like that one with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah. What you doing?
I ain't like that one, man.
I like the old ones, man. But I mean, it's the same thing with the Mortal Kombat movies. It's like I get why people don't like them. I'm not gonna lie. It's nostalgia. It's not. It's not that they're good. It's just nostalgia.
I'm gonna see that too.
But yeah, I think that it's gonna do well. I do think it's gonna do well. I don't think this Mortal Kombat's gonna do well.
The first one was bad, but it looked like they're trying to make up for it. They even got rid of that creative character that they made.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that
Noob Saibot? Man, I love Noob Saibot.
No.
If you seen that first one that they remade, they had a creative character in there.
Cole. His name was he was a movie exclusive character.
Whack.
Yeah. It looked like he's gonna die like in the first 5 minutes. So I'm down for that.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think that Mortal Kombat's gonna do well.
Yeah, I don't know. When there's movies like this, don't do creative characters. Like whoever took
don't do that movie exclusive plot shit. Don't like we gotta stop. We gotta get away from taking source material and throwing it out the window and making our own rendition. Mortal Kombat is good. What's up?
I just went through this probably last year. I was like, man, you know what I haven't seen in a long time? The old Mortal Kombat movies. So I found it, watched it, and I was like, man, what in the fuck is this? Like, I like this. The new one,
the first one,
it's realistic to the games. It's realistic. It's realistic to the games in every way.
I like what they're doing with the Street Fighter movie. I think it's a crazy lineup they gave 50 Cent. Crazy.
He looked good though in the trailer though. I got to give him that. He looked good.
You know what's crazy is that I really think that was the wrong casting. I think Jonathan Majors would have been the best casting for Balrog, bro. I think that would have been a dope ass casting.
I think for me, the only one that
he was having a rough time at that time. FM. Yeah, it was a rough time.
Yeah, no.
I think the only one that that they screwed up on was making Roman Reigns the big green guy.
No,
Baraka.
Roman Reigns, I thought was Blanca is oh man, God, Aquaman.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa
Roman Reigns.
is
Oh,
Blanca.
yeah.
Roman Reigns is Akuma. He looked good as
Sorry, yeah,
Akuma.
Jason
We just gotta
Momoa,
see how
yeah.
it plays. Jason Momoa looks good as a Blanca. We got to see how it plays out, though.
Yeah.
We'll see how it plays out.
I don't know. I think it's going to do good. I think it looks good. The modern animation looks really good. It doesn't look so overdone like some of the older the old
And it's
ones.
giving me
overdone.
Bloodsport vibes too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a good
The guy that got played in Dalzim is an actual Indian guy also who actually knows martial arts.
You look. I think in 2026 and forward, you have to do accurate casting, or else you're gonna get backlash. You can't even with the voice acting, you got to do culturally or racially accurate.
You see how
casting.
they did Gods of Egypt back in the day,
bro. That's
well. Look at whatchamacallit, the damn pirate show, One Piece. Casting was on point, and it's
People
getting
still
so
talking
much
shit
love
about
because
that.
of it.
People still talking shit about that.
They didn't talk
really?
about
They
it,
talk
but,
about Vivi. They talking about Vivi. You know how that go.
She amazing.
But you got to agree,
How
the
about
casting,
that? How about
especially
that?
for Luffy. Luffy was done incredibly, casted perfect. Like
Vivi did what she had to do.
They still talking about Nami not having Nami not having the.
It was good. It was good
Yeah.
enough. And besides, to find somebody that
if you can find somebody
busty
that
would
built
be-
like a early 2000s, late 90s anime character, fuck, power to you.
come on, yeah,
That shit ain't real.
that's what I'm saying. I was satisfied when they kept bringing her in and out of the rain on that one episode. So
Yeah. I think people are being nitpicky about shit that don't matter. People are so afraid of what they call woke culture, which is not a real thing, but they afraid of what they think woke culture is. That they think that anytime a character is cast that is more authentic or even just plays the role well, they think that shit is like DEI, or they think it's pandering or whatever it might be. Sometimes roles are just cast really well and they might not fit what your agenda is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I think that they did do really well with the casting of One Piece. And we know that Oda approved all of those casting choices as well himself. So if he approved it, I gotta approve whatever he approved, because he's the creator.
Yeah.
He's the creator.
Yeah.
I can't argue with the creator. I could argue with the creator if they make a bad story, but clearly One Piece is not a bad story.
I was gonna say they're pretty much going left to right with the show, with the OG.
Yeah.
So they're doing a great job with that. Like there's very minor creative liberties being took.
Yep.
It's doing well.
Yeah. And then the other thing too, man, is that I think that they're setting a standard that potentially could be it could be utilized by other people going forward, because that we got a lot of other live actions coming soon. Like the Solo Leveling live action is coming.
I'll tell you one that's really highly anticipated for me, but if they mess it up, I'll never look at the name. They talking about doing a live action Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
No, they wrap filming already.
Yeah,
that's sacred ground for me. I got a Legend of Zelda leg piece.
Who posted that in the group chat?
I
posted
did.
that in the group chat. Okay, Dave. Dave posted that in the group chat. Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Bo. I grew up on Ocarina of Time and shit like that. So yeah.
I've been diehard since Super Nintendo, A Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Loved it. If they mess it up, I'll never forgive them, and it's going to be so hard, because that is a very hard thing to make, because your main character doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
How are you going to portray that? I actually saw somebody on a Reddit thread a long time ago. They were playing Legend of Zelda, and their kid did a little comic where Link is deaf and he's doing sign language. I was like, that's kind of cool to think about that too. But it's going to be a hard thing to make.
I think
Well, they're gonna give him dialogue. They just, you know how the games. He still don't talk even in the Switch too.
You can be
I
responsive, but there's never a voice.
I think that it's a very similar thing to like Mario, right? It's like giving Mario a personality. It's like he's a plumber and he's Italian, like and like that's all you have to go with, right? It's like they gave Mario a personality, for these movies, really, for the most part.
An Italian plumber sound like we would know his personality.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, what is there to go off of for Mario, right? What is there to go off of?
Damn.
Like what?
Alex in the chat hit me with a hard question. Who would I cast as both versions of Midna? I gotta think
Midna?
about that one.
Wait, who's Midna?
She is the Twilight Realm princess from Legend of Zelda: The Twilight Princess.
Okay,
she's
I didn't play that.
Thing that helps you, and then she gets a more humanoid figure at the end of it. I gotta think about that.
I admit my experience with Zelda is limited. I've only actually played, and this is only because I stopped buying Nintendo consoles after Game Boy. I never had a DS, never had any of the like Wii or any of that. I didn't have any of that. So I played Legend of Zelda 4 Seasons and what was the other one that came with it?
Breath of the Wild?
No, it was these were all on Game Boy.
Oh,
it was
you had the Four Swords
2.
Adventures. That was on Game Boy Advance. So you had Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons.
Yes, that's the one. The Oracle of Seasons, the Oracle of Ages. I played both of those. I actually bought both versions. Because they came out at the same time. They were trying to do a Pokemon thing with it, by releasing 2 different versions at the same time. But I played those, and that's where my Legend of Zelda experience stopped. But I did beat both of those. I love those games. Those are very good. I wish they would re-release them, like remaster them. Because I'd actually buy those remastered if they put them on PC. I just don't have a history with Nintendo consoles after Game Boy. I had a Game Boy Advance SP and a Nintendo GameCube, and I stopped after that. Because
that's kind of where my buck stops too.
Yeah, it's the money issue, right? It's like I grew up in a household where I could only have one. So I had a PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then what was the next one after that? Now I have a PS5. I have a PS4 and a PS5. But I was an adult by then, so I could afford to buy shit. So it's like,
yeah, you know how parents
parents is only gonna be very limited on what they're gonna give you. If you was a kid that had all 3 of like every console as they progressed, like if you had a PlayStation 2, a GameCube, and an Xbox, you was rich. You was rich.
No, don't
a Game
don't
Boy,
do us like,
and a Game Boy. Oh, you was rich.
Not even
you was
close.
rich. No, bro.
I'll be honest with you, dog. Now that you mentioned, I gotta call my mama, man. I'm gonna tell her I love her, yo.
Rich. Go, bro. You got to, bro.
Man. I've always had Nintendo something, Xbox something, PlayStation something. Always.
All right. Hey, David, let me put it in perspective for you. The original PlayStation 2 released at $299. The price equivalent today would be $446 if you adjust it for inflation.
So it's the same price a PS5 would have been back then. It's the exact same price.
Almost.
On release, it was $499.
Yeah, very close, right? So you telling me that you're not rich and you got a PlayStation 5, an Xbox One X, and a Nintendo Switch?
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I don't have a Switch. I got a ROG Ally.
But Dave,
I got 2 PS5s.
David,
and
you an adult.
That's
you talk
crazy.
about if we was kids, our parents.
Yeah.
Like it's different. It's a little bit different nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like as adults, we indulge in a little bit more, a little bit better on ourselves. But our parents, living like they was living, I mean, shit. You remember how you ever heard how people say, like, if you
I was in a single parent home too. It's crazy.
Me too, bro. I mean, my dad was present, like very present. But yeah, my mom, I grew up with my mom most of the time. So my dad was saw me every other weekend. My dad,
I didn't even know.
Yeah, my dad was doing, my dad, he hooked me up too. At his house, I had a Sega and a Super Nintendo. and a PlayStation when PlayStation came out. But you know, I mean, I feel like you was rich if you had certain shit. If you had one of them big TVs, it's like the size of like a person. It is big and fat. It had the big wide body TV.
The fat backs.
That wouldn't.
That you was rich.
That wouldn't fit in my room.
Yeah,
I think we ain't had nothing like that.
Yeah, you was. If you had one of them, you was rich.
Hey, real quick, just to let you know, I'm using my laptop, so if y'all see me hop off, my computer just started to restart itself. I'm watching the timer.
We're gonna be done. We're gonna be done in like 10 minutes. But yeah, you know, but I mean, so what do y'all think is like some? Because I mean, we was talking about live actions. Do y'all think like what's y'all's favorite live action, like adaptation of like something that wasn't live action, like a game or like a anime?
Dragon Ball GT.
Wait, there was a live action Dragon Ball GT?
Or no. What the hell is that Dragon Ball movie called?
First off,
don't say evolution. Don't say evolution. Don't say evolution.
Right.
I said now you trolling. Yeah, you just trolling.
Bo, we leave that shit wherever Kazam came from.
In the grave.
Okay.
In the fucking grave.
In the alternate universe where Kazam is.
That shit was fucking awful.
We leave that shit back there. That shit Mandela affected.
Say it never happened.
Yeah, that shit never happened, bro.
You said live action redos that we actually like.
Well, like for me, I like the Rurouni Kenshin live action movies. I thought those was top notch.
Those was good.
You know, that's probably one of my favorites. But I mean,
mine is probably the more recent One Piece and Avatar so far.
Yeah, that's the problem I have to go with because like.
What about like Last of Us and shit like that? Y'all ain't like those, like Last of Us and
oh yeah. That, mine's just recency bias.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna take Dante's Inferno because that's like my number one favorite game of all time.
Oh, you like that? I love Dante's Inferno.
Dante's Inferno is my number one game of all time.
Dante's Inferno got a movie?
Yeah, they got it's not live action, but it's animated.
I thought it was animated. Yeah,
it's animated.
Okay. Yeah, I'm talking about live action.
He said live action. Yeah.
Why you going away from my question, bro?
I'm sorry. I couldn't think of any other live action.
I'll take your anime and raise you 2002 Scooby Doo.
The OG,
the first one, the first one
with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
First off, we all know who we was here for.
Velma.
Yeah,
she was. That's a bad.
I can't think of one single thing that has been live action adapted that I don't have some sort of qualm with.
Yeah.
Like even Avatar, like how you gonna let Azula look like that? Like that's not what Azula looked like.
Hey, she was a little fluffy in the face, but hey man, we can look past that. We can look past that. You know what I'm saying?
I think if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if she still is, but she was dating old dude from Stranger Things that didn't have the teeth. Dustin.
He got his teeth now. Yeah, Dustin.
Yeah.
He got his teeth now.
Yes, I think they were dating for a period of time.
I think she lost the weight though. I'll be honest with you. If my memory serves me correct, I think she slimmed down.
Look. Wait. She come back a couple years. She gonna come back and appear in a movie again, and you are gonna be like, damn, that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how much flack I'm gonna get for this. I don't know if it's crazy. But X-23. Y'all seen her recently?
Yes, I did.
Yes, and yes.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
X-23. Yeah.
Yes, and yes.
I'm not talking about kid X-23. I'm talking about grown ass X-23 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she.
What do you mean? She ain't built like Mewtwo. You going away from your norm here.
Bo, don't say that, bro.
Bro says she built like Mewtwo.
No, I said she ain't built like Mewtwo. He's deviating from the normal here. What's going on?
Oh. My wife don't look like Mewtwo.
Ew.
But no, like yeah, man. I mean, I feel you though, Broad. I mean, we're gonna wrap it up in a second, but I was gonna say Broad. I mean, not Broad, Bo. I feel you, Bo. it's hard not to have some type of qualm with some of these live actions, most of these live actions, because they gonna deviate in some type of way, and a lot of time the deviations be some of your most favorite aspects.
Yeah.
You
Like
know, I
one
would
of my
say,
biggest things with Avatar is like
yeah,
Azula's transformation
yeah,
got me so deep because
yeah,
like growing up troubled household, everything like that, like
yeah,
watching another thing devolve the way things would have, like
yeah,
her character progression into just pure insanity got me, you know?
yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see like how they, if they get that far, if they get that far, how they adapt that scene, like right at the end where she fights Zuko and like he beats her, and like, or sorry, Katara beats her. You know, Katara water bends her. You know, her
She fucked
hands
her up.
into icicles or whatever. You just put the icicles around her wrist, and she like
Mhm.
she cuffed to like, it
Cuffed
was like
her.
a drain. It was like a
Oh
water
yeah,
drain. She was cuffed.
she gets the chains on her
Yeah,
and
and then
ties
she
her
starts
fucking
blowing
wrist to her
fire.
ankles.
Y'all want to hear
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Y'all want to hear something toxic? I
We
thought
got
she
some.
was. I
We
thought
got
she
two
was.
comments. We
I
got
thought she
two
was cute when.
comments.
I thought
yeah.
she was
Bo
cute when she
Bo
was
responded to him.
blowing.
Bo, we're gonna have to have you on comment duty, chat duty.
I mean, I'll be
Bo been
trying to keep
talking.
up with them.
Bo been talking.
Yeah, I see.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be interesting. It
Oh,
really,
they
honestly,
right.
bro, it's gonna be very interesting to see how they adapt a lot of these scenes that's iconic in Avatar. Because like, think about all the iconic scenes that we gonna get later. Like, I mean, even after this season, is like, think about when he's on the turtle, you know, and like, you know, he sees like all, like he sees all of his other reincarnations, and they're telling him, hey, you're gonna have to kill him, you know, like it ain't no way around it. You know, old girl, you know, what's her name? What's Avatar Kyoshi? So you have to kill him. Like
Oh yeah,
it ain't no
Avatar.
other option.
Hey, she was about them hands.
But she told him right though. She was like, you're gonna have to kill him. She was like, hey, it ain't no way around it. And then of course, you know,
Sometimes you
the
got to.
turtle
They
showed him
better
how
make.
to.
They better make Avatar Kyoshi legit. And however she, like I said, when she be on that time, they better make her just like that.
Yeah.
But
And then,
real quick, can I do a plug real quick? Since my
Yeah, we-
laptop got 5 minutes.
all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Quick plug. Shout out to Megan Anderson that's in the chat. She's our publicity person on the Underground Network. Another plug. Shout out to Damo for being our small business owner of the week on our page. Also, make sure you go buy his book and shit. And then one more thing, we are still doing our t-shirt nonprofit fundraiser. So make sure y'all go check out those t-shirts.
Yeah. Drop a link in the chat, bro.
I definitely
If
will.
you can. Yeah, drop a link in the chat. Because I think the chat saves.
Dang,
Like,
man.
you know, when people
I
go
don't
back
even
and
want
rewatch
to.
it.
You told me not to juice your boy, but Lumberjack has been on point.
But yeah, man. Well, we can go and wrap it up, man. You know, we coming up on almost on 2.5 hours, so we can go and wrap it up.
All right.
Hey, Bo, we
Anybody
might
got
have
anything
to.
else to say?
Hey, we both or FM. I don't know how you guys might feel about it, but we might have to have this lumberjack dude on if y'all down with it.
Don't do
Yeah.
it. Don't do it. It's a buddy of mine. Don't do it.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, lumberjack. We can. But
You didn't even
Rod,
get a chance.
Listen, man, he fucks with
Rod was gonna
Arcane.
bring you on for an interview for to
And,
be a guest,
I fucks with
and
Arcane,
Bo
man.
done shut it down.
Arcane is one of the is so slept on as a American anime.
Hey,
I will
bro,
say this:
Arcane is fire.
the guest
Look.
that we do have coming next week, FM. If y'all want to draw a question, he's a Gundam guy. First off, his name is Swift. Gundam guy, loves Gundam, and he's been to Japan twice in the anime district. So he's just like, so he could probably like fill us in on like what it's like there and shit like that.
Bet. I was gonna say, man, lumberjack Bo is lumberjack like one of them friends? Is he like one of them friends that you like cool, like you love to be around, but like you don't like having your friends around them? Like,
Nah.
I think we all got a friend like
you got
that we
friend
like.
You don't want to bring around your new friend.
Yeah,
Nah.
like it'd be like don't because bro, I swear to God, like growing up,
He's
like,
all right. He's just like me. Like when I first came in, and the only thing I did was start throwing shade abroad.
yeah.
That's kind of how it is. Bodog's scared because I'll have better camera setup than him. First of all, Alex, I know you're watching me.
That's wild.
I hope that you have all your doorknobs
Shade.
stole off your house.
Hey,
And,
Megan, since you on here, drop the link for the t-shirts in the comment.
All right. Well, lumberjack, look, hey, if you lumberjack, go on. Bro, we gonna get with Bo to get your information. Hopefully, he give us the right information so we can talk about having you on as a guest if you want to join us for an episode. You know, we love to have anybody on who want to be a guest, man. And by the way, before we wrap it up, I mean, I do want to say that, like, anybody who want to be a guest, man, you know, like, just let us know. Like, we love having people on that want to chat and talk anime. You know, you know, we all about fun over here, man.
We are a
Agreed.
community.
This ain't about money. This ain't about views. It's just about fun and talking shit. You know, if the views come, that's also amazing.
Do you have the other one?
And we're branching out to make friends.
Do you have the other one without
Yeah.
your glasses?
I'm trying to find a place to go to talk for like-minded folks, man, who fuck with the
No, I'm
same
talking about,
shit.
do you have
It's
another
our
one
safe
of
space.
these? No, you only have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right, man. Well, shit, this has been episode 21 of the Anime Unk podcast.
Don't forget to click and subscribe. And we on YouTube still, right? This was live.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got a lot. Y'all gotta like, subscribe, and hit the alert button for the algorithm. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm dead ass serious. Like, apparently, if you don't do all three of those things, the algorithm is not going to do the thing, you know, for us.
Yeah.
And make sure you share us out there, man. Tell us about we're old people that like anime, man. Tell your friends about us.
Hey, we're not that old. We're not that old.
Hey,
Not
speaking of
old.
which,
We're seasoned people who like anime.
Unks. We're unks. We're not elderly, okay?
Yes.
So-
We're seasoned. We're
Hey,
well
speaking of
seasoned
which,
people who love.
I broadcasted this on my Facebook. Broad told me, he said, if anybody brings up the stuff in the chat, I'll do a backflip. So, like, I'm waiting for him, man. Come on.
First off, this is as close as you're gonna get to a backflip.
That's a
and then
That
drop
was
the
a
camera. And then
cartwheel.
drop the camera.
And then drop
That
it,
was a
yeah.
cartwheel,
Then drop the
yeah.
camera. Didn't even do that right. All right. Well, yeah. I appreciate everybody for watching.
Everything.
Y'all have a
Thank
good
you,
one.
man.
All right. How do I turn them out?